without the possibility of evil. It's something like that, you know, in that maybe a man is better when he's a dangerous man who's being good than he would be if he was just a good man who wasn't capable of being dangerous. And I believe that because the best men that I've ever met are very dangerous men. You don't mess with them.
Yeah.
So, and you know that as soon as you meet them.
Yo, 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 this is Big Boss from Oakland, California. You know what it is. Like, subscribe, share the Big Boss Real Talk YouTube channel. Wakanda. Bay Area. Yo, yo, yo. You know who it is. You see the title. You see the thumbnail. You know who I got in the building. It's the Iggitty, Bossy Boss Olini. Bad cooking with what? Gas Olini. Fire, fire, fire content. You know what it is. You know who I got. I got none other than the Blizzard King, Dennis Burley. But before I bring him up, I have a special tribute that I want to air exclusively on this channel, made by the homie Big Cash Life. Let's get into it right about now. Hold on for the one time. For the homie.
We do not care if y'all go out of the country to find y'all a wife who is traditional.
Every day, more lies. It's cold outside, Blizzard King coming, numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summon, Kevin Samuels try to love you, Uma wanna cuff you, the world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em, it's cold outside, Blizzard King coming, numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer, Kevin Samuels try to love you, Uma wanna cuff you, the world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. H-Town, that's the sound that we lean trig. You ain't know it by now, it's the Blizzard King bitch. So tired of these pros, I got nicotine fits. Every day they get exposed, kick them off the team shit. Uniform don't like it, well they take that bitch off. Got a whole different squad that'll take that bitch off and wear it like she mean it. I know the women seen it, talking shit like it's convenient. Keep riding European, off on that plane passport, how you feel? Talking about a real man, you ain't real. Not your hair, not your eyes. You don't like your skin, BBLs, you too lazy to take your ass to the gym. So trim while I trim, you are not a 10. Umbrellas, you look slutty. Baby, you ain't thick, you linebacker built with attitude, classless. First round pick, trick, you should have been drafted. Black men with options, know they watching. From DR to Columbia, you seeing a doctor. I'm here, she served me proper, she called me Papa. Spirit flight, wheelchair, while your ass is cocked up. Cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summon, Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you, the world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. Cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer, Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you, the world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. Getting colder, ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder.
When you black women out there desperately looking for black men, they left.
Single mama drunk, oh, now
They
you
left.
sober. But it's over.
And it's only gonna get worse.
Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder. Don't need no man, so you getting a little bolder. Single mama drunk, oh now you getting sober. But it's over, colder. Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder. Don't need no man, so you getting a little bolder. Single mama drunk, oh now you getting sober.
Till you do.
But it's over.
You gonna be with Jesus. Hallelujah.
Oh, man. Shout out to Big Bass Life, the homie from Houston, Texas, by way of New Orleans.
I need that, man. You're gonna have to get that to me, baby. I got to
That's
that.
yours, man. That's, you know, you're going to get it. The only reason I didn't give it to you beforehand because I wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh man, that was a hell of a surprise right there.
Man, that's all
wow,
you. That's all you. Shout out to Big Bass Life. I'm gonna pull him up so you can say hi to him towards the end. But man, how'd you like that?
Yeah, I love that, man. Are you kidding me? That is outstanding.
What he say? He had some bar. He say Kevin Samuels tried to warn you. Dr. Umar trying to cuff you. Oh man.
The Blizzard King said, "Yeah,
fuck you." Shit.
I like that, man. I was over here dancing along to it. Like that's that's good music right there, man. Wow, amazing. What's that brother's name again? What's his name?
His name is Big Bass Life.
Big Bass Life.
Yes, B-A-Z-Z, like jazz, but B-A-Z-Z. Big Bass.
Big Bass Life. Okay, that is outstanding. That you're gonna have to run that back again before.
We gonna end with it too. Hey, it's all good, man.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
But I have a limited time because you are a very busy man, busy schedule. You are a family man, and I know you said tonight is your family night. You're gonna go out and do a family function, but you made a little bit of time for the boss. Oh,
yes, sir. Yeah. And I'm honored to be here, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate what you did after Kevin Samuels passed away, man. You had to, I should expect that. You from Oakland, you know what I mean? And I've always had a special respect for brothers from Oakland. I mean, it was a seat of the Black Panther Party, and it's just something special about like brothers from Oakland. I don't know what it is. Like I'm from LA, I was born and raised in LA.
I know. But West Coast Connect, man. West Coast is the best coast. You understand me?
Yeah. But it's always been something special about the brothers from Oakland, man. Y'all always kept it real and put it down, man. Some of my favorite people, athletes, entertainers, politicians, all from Oakland, man. So big shout out to Oakland, California, man. And shout out to you, Big Boss, and thank you so much, bro.
Oh man. Well, shout out to you, man. Thank you for all you do for the brothers, man. I already know that as an attorney, that I know you 7 figures now, not to be pocket watching, but you don't have to do the YouTube thing. The YouTube thing for you is not about income. You a self-made man, but you night after night, and you go nightly, after night, you go for hours and hours, like you got superpowers. Going hard, stomping hard for the men and pushing back against this BS narrative, and you really don't have to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't have to do it, but I'm compelled to do it because I know Black men need an advocate. And when I say an advocate, they need somebody who's unafraid to speak up on their behalf. Like saying some of the things that I say, coming from a position as an attorney, most attorneys won't do it, but that's your job. Your job is to speak up on behalf of people who would do what you do if they had your education and wherewithal. But a lot of brothers don't. A lot of us get shooed in the corner. Be quiet, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. But they can't deny me, and I do my very best to do. We have a good time, of course, but I do my best to speak the truth, be unapologetic with it, and let them know just how we really feel. And that's why oftentimes you get those raw emotions that I use.
Right. Okay. Right. Everything you said is good. Good stuff. I was on a different tab, on StreamYard. I was on the brand tab. I wasn't on the comments. Okay. I went over to the comments, and what do I see? Boom! Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, you deserve it, man. You deserve it. And anything I can do to help you get your numbers up, let me know, man. Any advice I can give you. But no, I really appreciate what you did. Like I stood in the cut for Kevin Samuels, and like I didn't have a lot of allies. If you remember last year, man, everybody was coming at me. Man, I had my baby mama was tripping. Everybody was coming at me. The newspapers, Twitter, and I mean, I fought the internet for about 3 weeks straight, trying to make sure they didn't distort this man's name and reputation. And I kept throwing those messages out there. Hey, this man didn't hate Black women. He loved Black people. He beat up Black men for 5 years.
Yeah, he did.
He came back and was getting Black women in order because he realized I can get these dudes to be Blue Henrys. I can get them to be high value men, but all they're gonna do is just turn around and go get white women because the Black women that I want them to be with not qualified. And I was fighting to get that message out, but man, I had people hitting me from the side, left, you know, and you just, I didn't know who you were before then, but I'm like, man, this dude is dealing with these trolls, you know, and it wasn't like I asked you, I didn't even know you, you know what I mean? But then I'm like, damn, he's from Cali, he get it, you know what I'm saying? And so, man, I know his family appreciates you, because I told him about you. I said, there's people out there, it's not a whole lot of them, but it's people out there fighting back against the distortion of this man's reputation. And now look, everybody's like, oh yeah, Kevin Samuels loved us. But that Blizzard King, he that Blizzard King. We don't like, you're not Kevin Samuels. You right. You see what I'm saying? And you know, and coming from South Central Oakland, same thing.
Yeah,
I've seen the dead bodies, man. It's like, I'm not, Kevin, and I know we off subject. We supposed to be talking about co-parenting with the Sperlings and keeping it light.
Yes,
man,
we are co-parenting with the Sperlings. Excellent show.
Yeah. But I'm gonna give you some information, man. So Kevin Samuels, man, he was raised in a nice, wholesome home. The man he taught Sunday school. You know what I'm saying? He loved his mom. He had a great relationship with his mom. You know, that wasn't necessarily the truth for all of us growing up in LA and Oakland in the 80s and 90s. It was different. You know, you literally might go to school and one of your homeboys from junior high school, they stretched out at the YA. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because something happened, or you might, it's a body in the alley. So that hardens you. You see what I mean? That hardens you, and it makes you a different kind of person. And people are like, oh, you're hateful. Nah, I'm just hardened. I'm mean, because life is hard. Life is hard. You know, right. Kevin Samuels gave me hope. Like, damn, yeah, I guess there are some, you know, the world, you know, you got good people out there trying to put good people together. But, you know, after he passed away and they really dumped on him after he died, I'm like, man, F this, man. But I never gave up hope. I never gave up hope on the brothers. Because, you know, even in LA, man, you know, I was raised on Slauson and Vermont, which is in the hood, you know what I mean? And, you know, people be getting in and out the penitentiary and whatnot. And they would always trying to chop it up with me and say, man, stay out of trouble. Keep playing football. You know, I went to Manual Arts High School, graduated, went to John Muir Elementary. So, you know, I'm from the hood, but I'm just like a hood dude that's made good, but I never forgot where I came from. You see what I'm saying? Right. So, you know, I go hard on the BS, because even back when we were hood, we weren't degenerate. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can be hood and not be ghetto, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? You could be gangster and not be ratchet. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I think like in California, we was hood, but we wasn't ghetto. You see what I'm saying? We wasn't, you didn't never had to worry about no kids getting, you know, you never had to worry about stuff like degenerate stuff happening. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you might get shot, you might get banged on. You see what I'm saying? But it was still man to man. It was straight up like, we might roll up on you and take you out, jack you for your shoes, rob you. You might get taken down. But these people, they just took it to a whole nother level of degeneracy. Right. And like, even then, I knew that wasn't right. Like, even they knew, even the homies who was banging, they knew that wasn't right. But now it's like, it's just, people made it popular. They took something that we had to do to survive. You see what I mean? Because you living in the ghetto, everybody poor, everybody hungry. It's a mentality you had to develop, and they just spread it out and then just turn it into something degenerate. And you know, but anyway, man, I don't want to over talk, bro. Shout out to Big Boss Real Talk, baby.
Yeah, shout out to Dennis Sperling, the Blizzard King, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, so shout out to Ice. We got the echo on your side, sir. You got all that fancy equipment. You too fancied up over here, man.
I'm gonna get. Hold on. Let me see if I. All right, there we go. That should kill it. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna read this. It's my guy iCity510, young YouTuber dude. He's also here from Oakland, and I'm in one of his travel groups. Shout out to Big Boss Real Talk and Dennis Sperling. Jay Sar say what? Hood intelligent. That's what's up. Woo, pop the molly. I'm sweating. Goodness gracious. That came from not too long from the gym. What they say, that thermogenesis. You keep burning calories afterwards and whatnot. But yes, sir, though. Dennis Sperling,
Yes, sir.
From Los Angeles, California, now in Texas,
Yeah.
an attorney.
Mm-hmm.
So, your show,
Yeah.
co-parenting with the Sperlings.
Yes,
so
sir.
When was that shot? That was shot like a few years ago.
It was shot a couple years back, man, when my kids were a little smaller, when I was really having to interact with my ex-wife on a regular basis. You know, co-parenting is something that's very necessary when your children are small, because they don't have great understanding. All they know is the people that they love the most either are getting along or they're not getting along. And that creates trauma or disturbs their peace. So what I tried to do with my ex-wife is I tried to facilitate a relationship where, you know, even if we don't like each other, okay, and shout out to the original lovely lady, but even if we hate each other to the core, you know, we're going to smile and work with each other and be cooperative for the best interests of the children. There's a CDC report that came out in 2015. And that CDC report said that Black men are the most involved fathers of any other group of men. Now, I want you to understand something. It didn't say we was the most married fathers. It said we were the most involved out of all the men. So all these other races of men, white, Black, or white, Hispanic, Asian, Arab, they might be more married, but the Black father is still more involved than those men who are more married.
Wow.
So think about that. And what that tells you is that daddy either lives real close to them kids, you know, even though he might not be in the same household, or he's making an extra effort. So you got men who are single and separated or never been married who spend more time with their children than men who are married and come home to the kids every day.
Every night.
So what does that tell you about the Black man's desire to be the father? It tells you he really wants to be a father. He's going that extra effort.
He's doing the extra effort.
Yeah. So when Black women say stuff like, oh, the Black man ain't there, well, that ain't what the Center for Disease Control said. The Center for Disease Control said, no, the Black man is the most involved. So it lets you know that this is a phenomenon that's happening. And that's something that we demonstrate in co-parenting with the Sperlings. That report came out, I believe it was a Friday in December of 2015. We started filming co-parenting with the Sperlings that following spring. You know, everybody says it's a beautiful show. It's warm. It's a lot of information in there. It's a lot of little messages in there. Like there's one scene that plays out on one of the commercials. And by the way, it comes on my channel on July 6th, which is next
Thursday.
Next Thursday. That is correct. It'll be 5 o'clock Pacific time, which is right. Yes, sir. It'll be 7 o'clock Eastern time. I mean, 7 o'clock Central time, Houston, Chicago. And in New York, Miami, it's going to be on 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
But there's like a message in there with one little scene. I bring a Rottweiler home. You understand?
I seen that commercial.
You seen the commercial. And you see my ex-wife talking about my ex-wife Stephanie saying, "Oh, I can't believe you bring." And you see the kids hiding behind her. And see, these are boys hiding behind their mama because they're afraid of the Rottweiler because they're patterning themselves after her. See, when I was a little boy, 8, 9, 10 years old, I wasn't running from no dogs. I didn't care how big the dog. We had pit bulls. I'm petting the pit bulls.
All this stuff. Especially LA. Pit bulls.
So what that tells you is they are inheriting female coping mechanisms. They see the world from the perspective of a woman because they're hanging out with her too much. They're being with their mama too much. And that's the tender years doctrine. The tender years doctrine says that children, the women make better parents when the children are young, but they've taken it clearly not. That's the doctrine. It says that. It says that. I disagree because it depends on who you talk to. Do you want your boys to grow up and be afraid of dogs and be afraid to jump out of trees and be afraid to roll around or ride their bike up the street? Man, I used to ride my bike from South Central to the beach, South Central everywhere. You know what I mean? In my bike, beach cruisers, 10 speeds, bikes that barely work. We ride all summer.
BMXs.
BMX.
I never had the BMXs. I was too poor for the BMX.
I had that Zodi's bike. You know, you remember Zodi's? You remember Zodi's in Kmart? Yeah, I had.
Damn.
So my thing was, man, you know, little things like that. As a father, as a man, you notice those. And so there's a lot of subliminal messages going on in co-parenting with the Sproul. There's another situation you got to understand. So Stephanie, my ex-wife, she decides to go out on a date. But her thing is, this is a handsome young man. And I'm happy for a truck. I'm happy. Okay. But she's over scrutinizing this man because at the end of the day, he's not a successful attorney. He's not a wealthy attorney. He's not me. And women are what? Hypergamous.
Hypergamous.
You see what I'm saying? So she gonna hold all these other men to this guy's standard, even though he's younger, he's handsome, and so on and so forth. So my thing is this: it's a lot of messages in there because remember, at the same time I was creating this show, I was also digesting what's going on right here, a black male-oriented YouTube. So co-parenting with the Sperling, the messages are in there. When you guys see it, you be like, that's BGS. Oh, wow. That's Obsidian. Oh, wow. I've heard AMS say that. Oh, wow. I've heard, you see what I'm saying? So it's all in there, brother. It's all in there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That is dope. Yeah, absolutely. We all are going to tune into that.
Yeah.
What I want to do, I want to bring up Big Bass,
yeah.
the guy.
Let's talk to him.
Yeah, the guy who made that beat.
Yeah, that's dope.
All right, so let me send him the link.
Let me say this. Oh, when you finish, bro, I'm sorry.
No, matter of fact, I'm gonna make you big while I'm doing that. Go ahead.
Okay. Cook. So the other thing I want to tell you guys is who are listening, and this is a spirit of, I'm gonna just tell you, man, Ice Cube came out with this song years back. He said the West Side, they said West Side Connection. And, it's just a certain, spirit that we grow up in California, especially the black people in California. It's an entrepreneurial spirit that we have. And so, I'm from the perspective that, and I used to listen to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan when I was young, what I'm saying? Take care of your own, own your own, run your own, own your own businesses. So the whole thing about co-parenting with the Sperlings is it is 100% owned, 100% financed by black money. And whose black money? My black money. You understand what I'm saying? So I didn't go beg the white man. I didn't go beg anybody to help me fulfill what I felt was good for the black community. Because at the end of the day, even though we divorced, you got a black man who's involved in his children's life, who treats his black woman with respect and deference. And we need to see that. And she's not cussing. She ain't on there popping her. There's gonna be some it's a little finger waving and neck rolling. Some of you brothers will be triggered, but at the end of the day, it's positive images. You see what I mean? You see me doing some hood stuff. Okay. I'm gonna be doing a little, you're gonna see me with the candy paint low rider, you know what I'm saying, on 120 spokes Dayton's.
What?
You're gonna see the 65 Cadillac with the drop top, all blue. You see what I'm saying, with the white the white leather and the blue pinstripe. You're gonna see all that. You also gonna see it's gonna be some rapper. Just Brittany is in it, the rapper chick from Houston. But my whole point, and Beans and Cornbread, two famous producers. But my whole point is this: you see us carry ourselves with dignity and how we interact with each other. And so it's a template for how black folks should get along. Whether you hood, whether you rich, whether you corporate, it shows a certain respect that we haven't demonstrated, or we're not allowed to demonstrate when other people are in charge of the narrative. You see what I'm saying? So this is what you do. Cost me $250,000, big boss. $250,000, my own money. You see what I mean? So all you guys got to do is consume it. Y'all say you want it black owned. Here you go, right here on YouTube. You don't have to tune in to BET. You don't have to do nothing. You ain't got to buy a cable subscription. It's right here. It will air live, so of course you can contribute to the super chats and whatnot. But for the most part, man, just sit back and enjoy it and share it. Yeah. Your sound is off, bro. Your sound is, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I was just I had to call Big Bass because it looked like he wasn't picking up on the what's the name. So
Okay.
that's why I muted myself. So I'll be checking in a minute because I know you have to go in a minute.
And it's cool, man. These kids, they get everything they want. This is important. You're important. What you're doing is important, and it's for the betterment of our people. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
we
sir.
get it. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. So by the time you had filmed the show, obviously, I'm asking basically a rhetorical question, but just for more context, when you filmed the show, you and your wife had already divorced at that point.
Yeah,
That's
she
why-
was my
that's why
she
it's
was my
co-parenting.
yeah, she was my ex-wife of 6 years at that point.
Oh wow, a
So
6
yeah,
year.
we was very definitely well separated. And it's funny, man, it kind of started on the strength that I was doing lawyer commercials. And I did the typical lawyer commercial with me. And then I said, I got an idea. I'm gonna have these kids ride around in this lowrider like they done stole their daddy's car, or hitting switches and so on.
Right.
And I thought that was funny. When you look, man, sometimes I just come up with stuff and like, let's see what happened, So but we put that to use, and then people thought that was funny. And then I said, well, you know what? Let me try something else. I'm gonna get these kids, and they're gonna be dressed up like cowboys, because they from Texas.
Yeah.
Like, I'm from California. My kids from Texas. They from the suburbs. I'm from the city. I'm from the hood.
Man.
They got a whole different experience than me in life. But I said, well, let me put that on display. So you see them on there with their little commercials and their little cowboy ties.
Call my daddy.
So the little one is over talking to big one. That shout out to the Crimson Sun.
The Crimson Sun.
Yeah. And long story short, people was like, those kids are so cute. Those kids are so cute. What their daddy look like? I mean, what their mama look like? I'm like, yeah. I really want to work with her like that, though. Damn.
Oh man.
And I told her about it a little bit. She lied. She was with it. And man, so we filmed that commercial where she talking about, that is my ex-husband.
If he don't get paid, as ex-wives know, we don't get paid. And you went like this.
Like, there it is. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it. It's all true. So man, that went over so well. We actually won an award for that commercial.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we won an award for that commercial. I'm like, man, this we own to something here. You know what I mean? We own to something here. And I said, well, I could flip this and turn this into a show. You got all these people out here who's single, and there's no blueprint for how they supposed to get along with their exes and their baby mamas and baby daddies. And before somebody else put a ratchet version of co-parenting out, let me go ahead and put something positive out. So you got a school teacher, and you got a lawyer. You got a black man from LA, urban inner city. You got a black woman from the Ninth Ward of New Orleans.
New Orleans.
She about it. Okay, don't get it twisted. She never get that twist. But raising some suburban kids. You see what I mean?
Y'all basically had the Huxtables all over again.
Man, look, bro. Hey, divorce. The Huxtables divorce. But man. So the thing is, we did it. It's 16 episodes. So it's not like it's just one episode, family.
Right.
It's gonna run from next Thursday all the way up through October.
Oh wow.
So we gonna dominate Thursday night for the next 16 weeks.
Right.
That's 4 months. You see what I'm saying? Like I say, I put $250,000 of my own money in this because I feel like it's right. Because I feel like cash money. No loans, no bank loans. Everything bought and paid for by yours truly. And so, I meant this. You understand me? This is what
this. Oh man.
Well, no, man, you that's just me showing my appreciation. Look, the thing is, man, about donations, I do it because it lets you know I appreciate you. You see what I'm saying? I can't help you get ready for your broadcast. I can't help you buy the lights. I can't pay for you for the time you taking away from gym or other things you could be doing, family, but I can show my appreciation. And that's what I ask my followers to do. Like, look, y'all know I'm taking time away from my kids. I'm up here coming up with these broadcasts, and I'm studying, doing research night after night, because I'm trying to change the stereotypes. See, the more they see a black man on TV, YouTube, advocating on behalf of black men, the more I gin this up, the more I turn it up, the more we begin to create a revolution in the minds of Americans that will change their perspective on black men, black culture, and who we are. You see what I'm saying? Right. So yeah, but nah, man, back to co-parenting with the Spurler. Yeah, I spend my own money on this thing. This is a real $250,000, and I'm gonna have one of the showrunners come on probably next week, and we're gonna chop it up. And people who want to get into that business, who want to get into the entertainment business, and I tell you this, I bum rushed my way on the TV. I'll tell you how that went in a minute if you want to know.
Wow. Okay, so we about to get into that. I got my man in the back.
Okay.
Speaking of New Orleans, speaking of the entertainment business, my man in the back is a guy who put together that dope video for you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to run it back.
I gotta run it. Yeah, man. I'm gonna run that on my channel, man.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna make that part of my intro.
And this is the creator himself, Big Bass Live.
What's up, Big Bass Live? What's up, man?
Sterling, man. Salute, man.
Thank you so much, man. Hey, man, I love that work, man. That is what I'm talking about, man. Had me back here dancing at first, then I was rolling. That's what's up.
That's the business. A lot of that energy and a lot of that, I guess, conceptualized creativity come from watching and listening to your listening to your broadcast.
Thank you so much.
So a lot of those, you know, and then it resonates a lot because me being from New Orleans and me knowing a lot of your situation, and then me being on the other side of the law, because we know some of your biggest attorneys are these Negroes that have been locked up.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Call them jailhouse lawyers.
Oh, them jailhouse lawyers.
Oh, man.
Man, them some of the best lawyers. Are you kidding me? Them some of the best lawyers in America.
Paralegals and I mean, but it was good. It was like a last minute thing. Big Boss hit me up. I'm like, man, that would be nice, man, just to have something for the Blizzard King, man, just to, you know. And then I love all your shorts. Yeah. So I watched the shorts, you know, especially the one with the brother singing out of California, you know, and I do a lot of the stuff. MTRs, a lot of people don't know I did MTR's drop.
Okay, really? Yes.
I did the drop for Zoom to Thailand.
Man, give him my phone number, Big Boss. Yeah. I don't give my phone number to everybody. Give him my phone number, man.
I'm right here in Houston.
My game up. Really? I need to step my game
I used to, and you know what we have in common?
What?
Willie D. I used to with Willie.
Okay,
I used to roll with Smith D of Face Mob. I used to be on tour with Devin the Dude.
What?
I used to be on tour with Brad Scarface.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I grew up with these guys here. Yeah, I grew up with these guys here, and you know, I have a big, I guess I could say, presence in Houston in terms of the history. Yeah, so I know a lot about, you know, the culture, and I listen to your stuff. I listen to your albums. So
okay, cool.
Shout out to the lead.
Shout out to lead attorney.
I even did something for lead. Like 6-7 months ago. I did like a little short. It was corny as hell, but you know.
Hey man, so you from Fifth Ward?
No, actually, I'm on the south side of Houston. I'm originally from the 15th Ward of New Orleans.
Okay, so damn, hold on a minute. Where is that at? Because where's the 15th Ward?
A-Leaf, Texas.
In New Orleans. In New
Orleans. 15 Ward, that's across the river. So 15 Ward is like Algiers.
Oh yeah. Okay. Over there in Jeff in the
Jefferson
JP.
Parish. Orleans, Jefferson Parish. Yeah.
It's one little section of New Orleans over there across the water.
Yeah, across the water.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I used to
Big Boss Real Talk. Y'all go check him out, subscribe, share, and like my man's content. Shout out to Big Boss Real Talk.
And that's Real Talk with the lead Anita turn. Real talk. And Gail. Oh man. Oh,
Were you
man.
down? Was that down in Atlanta or something like that? What was that?
No, that was actually in LA.
Oh,
Yeah,
in LA.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Okay, so here's the thing. I left LA. I went to Grambling. People are like, Grambling, you going to Grambling College? It's called Grambling University. Grambling State University. So I went to Grambling, and then I was like, yeah, I went to my first Bayou Classic in New Orleans. I was like, damn. So then, of course, I had to go to Southern for law school just so I can be around them dancing halls got the best of me, man. I'm telling you like that. I need to get me one of them. So I went down to New Orleans. I went down to Southern and Baton Rouge, man. I went there for 3. Man, I had such a great time in Baton Rouge, man. Oh my God. And then from there, I went to Tulane to work on my second law degree. So, I'm uptown every day, man. I love New Orleans. Let me tell you something, bro.
I gotta go, man. I gotta go for the red bones.
Man, red bones. I don't care what nobody say, man. New Orleans got some of the best people in America. You understand? They so cool. They chill. They invite you in. They cook. They get some of the melatones. I ain't know what half. I can't say half the streets. It took me a while to learn. I got so much love from New Orleans, man. That's why I ended up marrying a woman from New Orleans. You understand? I love people from New Orleans, man. They some of the coolest people. Like, look, man, LA people, Oakland people, we real laid back, especially when you're from the hood. Right. New Orleans people, don't cross them. You shouldn't respect. They're gonna treat you with respect. But I love people from New Orleans, man. I fell in love with it the first time I came to New Orleans. And I knew I had to be here. And I would have been there, but Hurricane Katrina hit, and I had to ease on up out of there, man. But nah, man. So shout out to the NOV. It was happening. I always tell people, if I'm from that 7 Mall, you did. I'm one of them hard heads, you heard me?
Shout out to Pimp C. R.I.P. Pimp C. New Orleans. Oh, man.
Yeah. It was ironic. Richie Mack zoomed to Thailand.
Yeah.
His baby mama, guess where she from?
She from New Orleans. Yeah, them New Orleans. They'll get you, bro.
They get you, baby. Them Creole girls get you that accent, and then it just takes you, my beard, I'm Indian. Like, they ask me like, what are you? What kind of black are you? Like, I'm original. Like, my grandmother is still living. My grandmother is like 93 years old.
Oh, wow.
She outlived 6 of her kids. 6 of her kids passed away before she did.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So it's a whole different way of living, different life. The people, I'm a Saints fan, from the road to the shoulder, it's going down. But I'm still Houston bound. I'm still Houston. I love H-Town, man. I love it.
Low key, I'm still a Saints fan, bro. I'm pulling from always. I went through them years. What was that? They had the brother. I forget his name before.
Aaron Brooks.
Aaron Brooks, yeah, I met him in the. We used to party with him, me and my ex-wife, man. We met him up at the over on St. Charles, and he was looking at everything. He's like, "This is beautiful." I'm like, "It's so cool." Like, New Orleans is cool, bro. Like, people don't realize, like, it's just a different kind of town. It got a bad reputation from people who are outside the town. But if you cool, they'll be cool. I know they got them head busters down there. But for the most part, if you cool, bro. You know what I mean? So. Yeah,
don't you got the Essence Festival? When is that?
Always.
They got Jazz Fest. They got Bayou Classic. It's always
Mardi Gras. I gotta boss gotta get down there, man, for the one time.
You gotta get down there, man. Man. Some real good music, good place. The brunch is always popping. They always had a live brass band. You could walk up and down the French Quarter and listen to people playing music. It's just a place.
I know they got good food. I know the food is to die for.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's where I got fat at, bro. I was skinny when that crawfish etouffee.
Okay.
And that pontchartrain, catfish. That's what. Let me stop, man. Let me stop.
Oh, man.
Big Boss just left the gym, man.
Exactly. Burning up. I'm still sweating. I'm sweating on the line. I'm like on the hot seat. That's because you're a lawyer, man. You're a lawyer. I'm in a hot seat. Where were you on the night of December?
I'm just your brother, man. Like, I don't even tell people I'm a lawyer. Like, you'd have to know my profession to know I'm a lawyer. I mention it every now and then, but like, I didn't come on YouTube to try to boss and brag. You know what I mean? I came to YouTube to let you know, hey, look, if a hood ass nigga, excuse me, like a hood ass nigga from South Central LA who was born in LA County General to a woman who was a teenager when she got pregnant, if I can make it, y'all can make it. And see, I'm not running from my people. You understand me? I love y'all. I still chop my words up. I still talk. I'm still me. You're gonna see me in the low riders, but you also gonna see me in the Benz. You might see me at the club getting my, my little two-step on, but you're gonna see me as a father. You see what I mean? At the little baseball games and football games, man. It's okay to be yourself. And that's one of the most important lessons I learned, man. Don't run. And see, the thing is, a lot of brothers get it twisted. I don't like degenerate shit. I like black men who say, you know what? I might have effed up when I was young. Look at me now. You see what I mean? I love a redemption story. I was raised by convicts and hustlers and pimps and gangsters. You see what I'm saying? And they kept me out of trouble because they're like, nah, you the one, you a special one. And so I never forgot where I came from. But I also speak the language of my brothers. You understand what I'm saying? I know what they need to hear. They don't respect no soft, sweet talking ass motherfucker that sound like you fake. They want to hear the real. It's gonna be hard, but you're gonna do it. You see what I mean? And the black man has accomplished so much in this country. I'm just saying, man, didn't nobody give me permission to put my shows on TV. I say, look, the law say if you got a local provider and he has a television show, then you got to air it. It's the same thing they did with radio. And I'm not, you have an obligation under the FCC to put it on. You have to have a certain designated spot to put it on. And so I paid them what I need to pay them under the law, and they aired my show for 2 years. You see what I'm saying? So I Suge Knighted my way into TV. Man, I ain't asked for permission. You see what I mean? I ain't asked for permission. I didn't ask him if it was okay. I filmed it, made sure it was up to par, and say, now you got to do what I say. You understand? And if you don't do it, you're gonna get that paperwork. You see what I mean? So that's the way you gotta deal with this world. When they trying to force you out as a black man, you bully your way through. All that timidity, that being timid, that ain't gonna get you nothing. You're saying you gotta, and I'm not telling y'all to be tyrants. I'm telling you, know what your rights are and your avenues to get your paper, and don't let nobody deny you from getting it. You understand? So that's all I'm saying, man. And that's the mentality I have. Some people not used to a strong black man, but like I said, bro,
not.
I'm from LA.
Nowadays they not.
Yeah, it's a different mentality in LA. It's a different mentality in Oakland. Like the man you got behind you, Huey P. Newton, they had to hear him. Right. Even now, almost 30, 40 years later, they still fear that. You see what I mean? An assertive black man who speaks up. And see, the thing is, I'm not asking y'all to do nothing wrong. I want you to take care of your kids, stay out of trouble, pay your goddamn taxes, do your job. You see what I'm saying? Be good, hardworking, law-abiding citizen. I ain't pushing no religion on you. I'm not telling you to be a passport, bro. I'm not telling you to stay here. I'm telling you, you free men. If you want to go and stay here, that's fine too. Rehab the community. Shit, if you want to be a passport, bro, and you want to go overseas, knock yourself out. And if you can go there for a wife, or you can go there for a good time, baby.
Or hold on. Big boss breaks on the lawyer. hold on for the one time.
Yeah.
Or you can go there for a good time. You're a grown fucking man. Don't let these people shame you, especially these females that go on girls trips to Jamaica on rafts to get their blacks blown out. And girls trips, and these white women from Europe that go to Africa for boy toys, and these white men who've been doing it way before us, and they be going overseas for strange meat. So don't let nobody shame you for being a man. As long as you're not breaking no laws, as long as everything is above age, above order, have fun, do you, passport bros up. That's my big boss message.
Yeah. And the good salty balls. Yeah, you're right, Dr. Huey P. Newton. So let's give a big shout out to the late great Dr. Huey P. Newton, man.
And speaking on salty balls, this came up earlier. I didn't want to interrupt your diatribe. Town business to the west side and in between. Hey, what Pac say in California Love? He say what? Sacramento to back down, Bay Area to Sac Town.
Yeah.
LA, Oakland, and back down.
Yeah.
Where they put the Mac down. Show me love.
The whole West Side, yeah, man. So
hey.
yeah,
And he has another one. The sad thing is they never refer to Huey as Dr. Huey Newton. Yeah, that's what you spoke. Yeah,
you gotta
exactly.
make sure, yeah, that's true. That's true. He graduated from University of California, Santa Cruz with a PhD. So
PhD.
So shout out to the good doctor.
The good
may
doctor.
rest in power. Yeah, man.
So you know what? Before you leave, and not to rush you off, because I'm trying to be cognizant of your time. We rocked out for it's 45 minutes now.
Yeah.
And you speaking of being a father, co-parenting, being in your son's lives,
yes,
and
sir.
you did have this night set aside to do things with your sons, and you took some of that time to come on my show. I appreciate you. I'm gonna let you go real fast, but I'll be remiss if I let you go without running that back.
We gotta run that back, baby. I need to see that again, man.
All right, we about to do it right now, baby. I
like that, man. Let's run that back.
Do it. So again, this is Big Bass exclusive on my channel.
We do not care if y'all go out of the country to find y'all a wife who is traditional.
Every day, more lies.
Big Boss Real Talk exclusive.
It's cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summon. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. It's cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. H-Town, that's the sound that we lean trig. You ain't know it by now, it's the Blizzard King bitch. So tired of these pros, I got nicotine fits. Every day they get exposed, kick them off the team shit. Uniform don't like it, well they take that bitch off. Got a whole different squad that'll take that bitch off and wear it like she mean it. I know the women seen it, talking shit like it's convenient. Keep riding European, off on that plane passport, how you feel? Talking about a real man, you ain't real. Not your hair, not your eyes, you don't like your skin. BBLs, you too lazy to take your ass to the gym. So trim while I trim, you are not a 10. Umbrellas, you look slutty. Baby, you ain't thick, your linebacker built with attitude, classless. First round pick, trick, you should have been drafted. Black men with options, know they watching. From DR to Columbia, you seeing a doctor. I'm here, she serve me proper, she call me Papa. Spirit flight, wheelchair, while your ass is cocked up. Cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. Cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. Getting colder, ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder.
You black women out there desperately looking for black men, they left. They left. And it's only gonna get worse.
I'm a real bitch.
Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder. Don't need no man, so you getting a little bolder. Single mama drunk, oh now you getting sober. But it's over, colder. Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder. Don't need no man, so you getting a little bolder. Single mama drunk, oh now you getting sober.
Till you do.
But it's over.
You gonna be with Jesus. Hallelujah.
Praise Moses. Oh man. Give it up to Big Bass Live.
Oh, Big Bass Live, man. I got to have you on my broadcast. We're gonna air that. We're gonna air that out, man. That's dope. You gotta send that to me, man. I want to play that, man. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make everybody listen to that every day.
You got it.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking about.
It was on 1 day's notice.
That's dope. What?
That was on 1 day's notice. So if I'd have had a week, just imagine what I'd have did with a week. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, man, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That salty balls. That's Big Bass Life. Him. He the one that made the tracks for Zoom to Thailand, MTR, rhetorical reviews. He did drops for Lead Attorney, and of course the boss. Oh man.
That is dope. I'm looking for it right now, man.
Okay. Let me send it. I can send it right now on your YouTube, on your WhatsApp. Yes, sir.
Man, I need an opening and a closing. I need to get an opening and a closing on that one. That's nice. That's your original beat.
Yeah,
your
all
original
that's
video?
everything is original. Everything you see around here, I do originally. I just play it.
And that's another man. That's another thing about people from New Orleans. They're so talented,
right?
You see what I mean? Like it's like it's a spiritual place, man. Like I know y'all like, oh, that ain't what we came to talk about, but it's a you got to understand. Like New Orleans is a city. It's its own country. It's its own world. Like you got Louisiana, and then you got New Orleans. You see what I'm saying? And it's so rich with culture, the food, the music, the art, the language. They got their own way of speaking, and so I expect that.
I sent it to you. You got it.
I got it, man. I'm gonna run that, man. That's dope, man. You think you could do better than that, Big Bass?
No, that was just that. What I'm telling you, that was a rush job. So,
well, that's
so I mean, that was when Big Boss called. He was like, "Man, I'm gonna do this." Well, I'm like, "Man, that'd be a pleasure." But you know what would be doper if we come up with something for the brother. You know, I want to because I like his skits.
Yeah.
I like the type of stuff he play on there. Maybe we can play something just for him.
That's
and I did the editing. You know, I just kind of rushed it, but I still like the groove. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Outstanding, man. It's great. It's got all the elements of music because I got 6 albums out, and so I've had an opportunity to really listen, and so it's got all the elements in it. It's catchy. Is beautiful, and and the editing is funny with the girls twerking and
oh man, come on, man.
Oh yeah,
Made me go get my passport ready, man. Oh man,
yeah, man. I'm glad you brothers are getting your passports, man. It's just an exercise of freedom. Like I said, it doesn't matter why you going over there, as long as you go. You see what I mean? Because see, I'm tired of telling. See, here's the thing. I'm tired of the world in America specifically. And other black men even telling black men what they can and can't do, as if we haven't earned our right. We haven't earned our citizenship and our rights under everybody else gets to express their freedom. We don't.
Right.
We fought in every war, brothers. We fought from the Revolutionary War, the War of 1812, the Civil War, World War I, Korea, World War II, Vietnam, Iraq 1, Iraq 2, Afghanistan. We've served in every capacity we could. We've had value. We paid the cost. You see what I'm saying? And the black men that came before us, they paid the cost for us to say no and yes, and to express our rights. And that's what I want you black men to do. Because see, when my sons grow up, and they joined me for a minute, you see, they was
I saw them.
When they grow up, I want that to be reinforced in them. Because see, let me tell you, when I was a young boy, they say the only way you're gonna make it out the hood is you play football or basketball. And I was all right at football. I didn't really like basketball. But I didn't know, you know what, you could go to Louisiana and get your education out there. I got to Louisiana, I'm thinking I'm gonna run across a bunch of rednecks with Confederate flags. I met a bunch of peepoppers from New Orleans out there. Hey, Daddy, how you doing? Where you from? You from California? I'm like, and it was just like, wow, that's, you see what I mean? So it's a special place in my heart in Louisiana. And it's also a special place in my heart for people from New Orleans because they always embrace me as one of their own. You see what I'm saying? Right. And the one thing you see from me that I learned from them, because I lived in the NO for shit, bro. I lived in there for the majority of my adult life. I lived in Louisiana. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
and
wow.
So and so I inherited a lot of that, keeping it 100 from them. Fuck it, they ain't biting their tongue for you because your fucking funky feelings hurt, bro. You understand that?
Oh, man.
So a lot of that comes from that influence. Like, I'm not holding back because it's gonna hurt your feelings. I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna be. And you know, and
like Birdman for a minute right there, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, nah, man, that's what my man Salty Ball said. I got lost in the sauce. Yeah, I did. You know, I still got. I love that. Coming back down south, it just really helped me realize just how important we were, bro. You go to the and I know I really got to run these kids, but I just want to stay a little bit long because it's important, man. The first time I went to the Bayou Classic, bro.
Richie Mack talk about he don't want to come on. Richie Mack talk about I'm gonna let Bass get his shine, but I'm watching though. Shout out to Thailand. Yeah, I'm gonna put you on black if they can read it. This is Richie Mack Zoom. Richie Mack Zoom. Come on up, Zoom for the Blitz King. Got to go. Come on up, man.
I was gonna say, you know, in my voice, I try to get tonight is my night to let my voice work. You know, screaming at the internet 6-7 days a week is real hard on me. You know, I'm getting older. But what I was gonna say, man, the first time I went to the Bayou Classic, we got 60,000 Black people, well dressed, beautiful, coming to enjoy a football game. Really, they came to enjoy the bands. That's something a lot of people who ain't they don't know, but they come to enjoy the bands. But either way, beautiful Black people getting along, looking good. It made me develop a whole nother appreciation and love for our people. So the thing is, people say, "Oh, you hate Black women." No, I know who you can be. I know your capacity, and you're not living up to your capacity. See, the thing is, we got enough Black people in the world kicking Black men in the ass. That's why 63% of us have reached the middle class by the time we middle age. That's up from 1/3 back in the 1960s to 2/3. We making progress. So much progress, we not willing to deal with that ratchet shit no more. You can't just put anything on the plate and think we're gonna eat it, ladies. We're not dealing with that no more. You see what I'm saying? We're not helping you fix your bad mistakes. We're not in the same caliber. They kicked our butt so bad, we say, damn, against all odds. As Pac used to say, against all odds.
Against
all
now
odds. We done came up, and the brothers just like, nah, we're not dealing with that no more. 51% of Black men are what? Single and childless. And they rather stay that way to deal with a ratchet broad. You see what I'm saying? So the ladies got to step their game up. But for the most part, whether they do or they don't, I don't give a shit. My thing is making sure that the brothers know you good. It's not you. You free man. You paid your debt. I love you. I respect you. You see what I mean? And that's why I just focus my energy on the brothers and really just defending Black men against the world, man. But nah, man, y'all check out Co-Parenting with the Spread. You ain't got to like me, but I'm going to make Black men and Black women look good. You see what I'm saying? I'm the sauce you need on your steak right now.
Oh man, A1, huh?
It's kind of salty, but it's just it's just the flavor you need right now, man. But that's all I got to say, Big Boss Real Talk.
Big Boss Real Talk. Oh man. Just so you know, I did have a few more brothers who I was gonna try to get up in the bullpen before you step down. But it is what it is. I have you back on again. Yeah, one of the guys I want to connect you with is a young, dope, up and coming YouTuber who I helped him when he had like 300-400 subs. Okay. Now he passed me and he's on his way. His name is Kings and Dreams. Okay. Kings and Dreams. And his whole thing, he's very red pill centric. He's like a Kevin Samuels, Dennis Sperling Jr. All he talks about is winter is coming, winter is coming. Yeah, he really wanted to share some screen time with you, but he didn't pull up. So
yeah, I want look, man. I don't want to do this forever. I want somebody to take my spot. I want y'all to start speaking up for you. I'm not your competition. I want to see you win. You see what I'm saying? I want you Black men to have your voice. I want you to speak. I want you to be heard. I'm not your competition. I ain't gonna be here that long. Let me just say that now. I just settled it. Never mind. I can't talk about that. But I want you to win. You see what I'm saying? I do this out of love. Right. You know, I don't talk about people personally. You see what I mean? Like you don't hear me going back and forth with other YouTube. I want you to say what you. It's people that talk bad about me right now. They're entitled to say what they say. It was one dude recently. He was talking crazy, and people kept telling me about it. I'm like, I guess I got to do something about it. But I even reluctantly didn't want to do it. This particular person, apparently one of his family members was in need. And I helped raise $4,000 for his family member. Right. He couldn't do. You see what I'm saying? So I don't mean
say his name on here, Mike TV. I say it. I know you are a honorable man. But yeah, Mike TV.
Yeah, I don't want no harm to go on to no. I want you to have your voice, but I want y'all to speak to each other with respect. You see what I'm saying? I want us to demonstrate how Black men get along and how respectful we are to each other. I want y'all to set an example. That's all I want. Because I come from a place where niggas shoot niggas for the color they fucking
clothes,
shoes and tennis shoes, and you got relatives. Literally, your set is at war with your cousin's set, and y'all got to see each other for Thanksgiving at your grandmother's house in a whole nother section of town. You understand? Like how many Black men in South Central LA have killed their own relatives? You understand? Because remember, we all came from Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, Texas, Georgia, and took our ass to California in the 50s, and the families got lost connection. You literally shooting your family members.
You're right.
Because we all came from the same little location.
Right.
And so, man,
my grandmama people came from Arkansas, and my granddaddy people came from Texas.
Yeah.
And they met in like Fresno, California.
And it's how, I mean, it's just, man, sometimes people ended up where the bus went that day.
Hello.
Where you going, California? Okay, where your bus going? Oakland. Where your bus going? It's going to LA. And they just ended up, okay, I'll see you when I get, and then they lose part. And they turn these sisters. They don't talk to each other for you. You know, kids happen, grandkids happen. Next thing you know, you got family members. They don't even know they family. They doing time together and don't even know they family members. They had beef. They warned with. So, man, I don't want to see that. I don't want this to be a display of black men fighting with each other. That's why I don't fight with my brothers. I'll be quietly, but, you know, I will get at people. You see what I mean? And I will defend my brothers, which is what y'all saw me do on Kevin Samuels at his death. And that's what, again, man, just shit. I don't know if you can hear this, but applause for Big Boss Real Talk, man, because you came out the woodwork, man. You know, so I'm internally like, bro, I'm in this shit by myself. It was stressful. You see what I'm saying? I'm in this shit by myself. And then I got one person. I don't know who this cat is, man, but this Big Boss Real Talk is giving this troll motherfucker the blues over here. I'm like,
man, I was lighting his ass up. And I'd have kept going. He gave me motherfucking strike.
Yeah.
All that shit. And then when I light his ass up, he give me a strike. But I lit his ass up.
Yeah, man. So that's beautiful when brothers on code like that, man. And but anyway, man, I done talked enough. I ain't gonna be on my broadcast tonight. So everybody who wants to see Uncle D, this is where I'm gonna be. So y'all, this is it. Y'all come over here. Y'all check out Big Boss Real Talk. Y'all make sure y'all contribute to this man's super chat. We talking for an hour. Pay this man, man. Pay him for his time, man. Show him respect in that regard. I gave him $100.
You sure did, man. Where that at? In case they think you lying. Hold on.
Yeah, I pay this man for his time. I show him appreciation and respect. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. But anyway.
Before you step down, I'll introduce you to this guy. This is not King and Dreams, who I was waiting for, but this is Black Man's Travel.
Black Man's Travel. All right. You got the setup in there, man. You got that good mic. You got the expensive stuff.
Not really, man. Not really, but it's quality helps though.
That's what's up, man.
You hear the mic? You hear the difference in the mic? It's all crisp and clear. Quality help. This guy.
All praises to the Most High, man. Yeah.
But I know you got to go, sir, and I'm going to keep the party lit. I'm going to bring more people up even after you go.
Yeah.
You have a good night with your sons. That's dope. What movie you guys about to go see? Do you know?
Well, I wanted to see Indiana Jones, but clearly it's not my choice. We're going to go see called Flash. The white boy run real fast with Mark.
I seen that with my son.
It's the DC comic. DC only comes out with the movie every 3 years, so you know you got to do what the kids want, man. You got to spoil them when they're young, because when they grow up, they go on off. And,
they gone.
You know, so try to spend as much time with your children as possible. And look, it's not the money, it's the time. Remember that, fellas. It's the time you spend teaching them how to tie their shoe, walking them to the mailbox, talking to them about how their day went on the ride home. They remember those things. That's more important than them Jordans that you dropped off. You understand me? Right. That's more important than all that. So just spend time with your kid. Because when they gone, they grown and gone. They gone. But if you was a good daddy, if you was a good parent, you're going to get a good grade. What that mean? They're going to come back to you. They're going to want to come see about you. They're going to check on you. You see what I'm saying? And really, that's all you can hope for as a parent. But God bless you, brothers. Thank you all so much. Again, Big Boss Man, thanks for all your hard work. We got to get your numbers up. So I need you to come through one day. We need to get you to 5,000 before the end of the year. So come through. You see what I'm saying? We'll do like a simul broadcast or something like that. And then I'll just tell everybody, go on over there, make sure y'all subscribe. I don't mind putting the brothers on. You see what I'm saying? I don't look, my thing is I want your voice to be heard. You see what I mean? But God bless. Thank you so much, Big Bass Life, man. You the one. You the one. I'm being that from now on, man. Yeah, hit me up, bro. Any work, any of that talent like that, make sure you put your name on
We
it.
do not care if y'all go out of the country to find y'all a wife who is traditional.
Every day, more lies.
Going out with it.
It's cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. It's cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. H-Town, that's the sound that we lean trig. You ain't know it by now, it's the Blizzard King, bitch. So tired of these pros, I got nicotine fits. Every day they get exposed, kick them off the team, shit. Uniform don't like it, well, they take that bitch off. Got a whole different squad that'll take that bitch off and wear it like she mean it. I know the women seen it, talking shit like it's convenient. Keep riding European, off on that plane passport, how you feel? Talking about a real man, you ain't real. Not your hair, not your eyes. You don't like your skin, BBLs, you too lazy to take your ass to the gym. So trim while I trim, you are not a 10. Umbrellas, you look slutty. Baby, you ain't thick, your linebacker built with attitude, classless. First round pick, trick, you should have been drafted. Black men with options, know they watching. From DR to Columbia, you seeing a doctor. I'm here, she served me proper, she called me Papa. Spirit flight, wheelchair, while your ass is cocked up. Cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. Cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. Getting colder, ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder.
When you black women out there desperately looking for black men, they left. They left. And it's only gonna get worse.
Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder. Don't need no man, so you getting a little bolder. Single mama drunk, oh now you getting sober. But it's over, colder. Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder. Don't need no man, so you getting a little bolder. Single mama drunk, oh now you getting sober.
Till you do.
But it's over.
You gonna be with Jesus. Hallelujah.
Praise Moses. Oh man.
Oh man, I love that, man. Hey man, I'm running that. I'm gonna run that back to back. That's gonna be my summer jam, man.
Oh, man. And what got me was he was singing at the end. The little,
he
already had the bars, he had the hook, and then he started singing. It's over.
It's over. I know, man. Yeah.
I mean, you ain't Drake, nigga. You ain't Drake.
Oh man, that reminds me of this song that came out, man, in Louisiana. I don't know, is it that I forget the name of the song, man, but that's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, that's what, man. I gotta go, man. You gotta
go with the little ones. Go enjoy the Flash, man. Pew. Hey, when y'all get a chance, go see Transformers. Transformers is dope too.
I saw that Latin, bro. They be having me in all kind of mood. I'll be half asleep trying. All right, what we doing now? I'll be doing my best, man. But thank you so much, Big Boss. Real talk. Thank you so much, Big Bass Life, and the young brother Black Man Travel. I need to go check him out, man. He talking about Black Man traveling. You know, I got a fiance. I can't travel as much as I used to.
But you used to get it in though. We saw your receipts. We saw your receipts, sir.
Oh yeah, man. But y'all keep
on the yacht, on the boat.
Hey, those were good old days, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I would trade all that for my family life right now. I love being a family, man. It's the best thing possible, man. But God bless you, brothers. Thank y'all so much. It's Uncle D, and I'm out.
He's out. Oh man, that's what's up. Then what's us for? We gonna rock out for a while, and once again, I want to thank Dennis Sperling, Uncle D, the Blizzard King, for coming on my channel. He is a real one. Shout out to Uncle D, and he hit me with $100 super chat. I'm supposed to lightweight send him money for coming on the show. I didn't, but he paid it forward. He is a real one. Shout out to Dennis Sperling. That's what's up. But other than that, it's Saturday Night Live, and now it's kind of like my real time. This is the time I normally come on Saturdays 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, 10 o'clock East Coast, but the Blizzard King said he had something to do, so I moved it up a whole hour early to 6 o'clock my time. And he rocked. He said he only can do like 30 or 45 minutes, and he stayed on for over an hour. So even then, he gave me a lot of time. Shout out to him. That being said, we can kick off with the show. Kano, Black Man Travels. You muted.
Sorry about that, man. How you doing, man?
All right, all right. What's up with you tonight, sir?
Nothing, man. Just speaking of being a father, I just got back from main event. It's like a Dave and Buster's here outside of Georgia, outside of Atlanta. Just came in with my son, got him some pizza, ate a couple of slices, then got ready for the podcast.
That's what's up.
You know what's so crazy? Why you mentioning that? I'm late, boss, because I was dropping off my little one to his people. You know, I was dropping off my son. You know, I was dropping him off, and I'm rushing back because I'm trying to make it here. So I stopped to pick up some more stuff, but I didn't even have a chance to hook it up. But I was buying like this little thing right here.
Okay.
Podcast thing. And, you know, I got equipment and I got mics and all that stuff, but
yeah,
I just want something specially for this program. But boss hit me up on the phone. I'm like, damn, you on already? Because you usually come on later.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm like, yeah. So by you mentioning that, it goes to show and prove that Black men are moving when it comes to like their children and their responsibilities. Man, we put that foremost over everything.
And that's the sad thing, is that we don't get a lot of credit for the Black men who are involved. Study have shown that Black men are the most active and involved fathers out of any race of men. But you know, if you let the media tell it, we're deadbeats. We're not doing anything. You know, we're not fighting for our kids' lives. Now, granted, there are some deep, you know, deadbeat dads out there, but it doesn't overshadow what a lot of guys are currently doing for their family.
Exactly, absolutely. And I don't know if you were watching earlier in the beginning. Dennis Sperling referenced that. He said it came from a CDC report.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of that study because, again, I know that people are quick to, you know, throw Black men underneath the bus, saying they know we're not involved, we don't take care of our kids, but that's a lie. All my friends and all the men in my circle, either be associate or good friends, are heavily involved parents. So I know that's a lie.
Right, absolutely. Oh, my bad. I missed this super chat. Shout out to Sass in the Philippines via US. Thank you for the $10. Appreciate you, brothers' content. Just emailed you, Big Bass. Needing that work, brother, ASAP. Hey, that's what it's about. Even in this vein, brothers working it out. That's what's up.
Definitely.
That's what's up. Yeah, you do good stuff. Like I say, and Bass, that was Bass's idea. I hit up Bass just to bring him on the show if he wanted to come up and get, you know, YouTube stuff, get some screen time with Dennis Sperling. And he said, well, you know what, Big Boss, I don't mind using my skills to put together a nice little tribute for him. I said, word? I said, you know, I can't really pay you right now. You got my money funny. He said, nah, boss, I got you. And said, look what happened.
But you know what, Big Bass Life? My apologies if I butcher your name. I think what you did was very commending. I you know, my background's in marketing. I have given out a lot of free consultations, like giving people free marketing ideas, and did not expect nothing in return. I just want to see you win. So trust me, what you did for Dennis Sperling was amazing, man. I was like, wow, okay, that's a nice ass flow. Right. And we need more of that. We need to do more for each other. The fact that it seems like whenever we do something for somebody, you know, there's always a handout, and it's really not the case. Sometimes you just want to do it out of the kindness of your heart, and you just want to see another brother win. So the fact that you did that for free, you put the time and effort that goes into that, I commend you, sir.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And that's real talk.
Yeah, not the first or the last time I've done it, but a lot of times, you know, as you know what, this is the only thing that I don't get with us when we do that. Okay. You know, we need to kind of like, you know, it's just words, like just what you said. Hey, brother, I commend you. I appreciate it. You did what I'm saying, like, you know, and that's all I want. It ain't so much as like recognition, because I think when you give freely, it's gonna come back to you in other ways.
I totally agree.
In other ways. You know, I'm not looking to get into anyone's pockets or any of that. You know, I look for my blessings in other ways, and it'll come back, and it usually do. You know, so just think about all of the free gifts I done gave away for nothing, and nothing came back. You know.
Yeah.
People, yeah. So, you know, God willingly, you know, it was all good. I enjoyed it. I just, you know, I want to see Boss win, because Boss always, you know, he's always putting it out there for, you know, for the other kind. You know, he always bridging the gap. He always bridging the gap with all of the different other content creators. I'm talking about big content creators. And for some reason, it's like he get like, I ain't gonna say left behind, but he kind of like get like, man, somebody need to pull him on. Come on, man. I like what Dennis Sperling did. You heard what he said. And that's probably the first time I heard someone say that. Come on over. Let's get your numbers up. Let's get you up. Let's get the, you know what I'm saying? Because you deserve it for all the work you put in. You know what I'm saying? In terms of connecting and plugging people up.
I agree. I mean, shit. I mean, I still remember when Big Boss was just starting out, and I used to jump on his live late at night, and it was just hey, it was just part of a conversation. I know Big Boss and I, we talk a lot of crap offline.
Real talk. Y'all go check him out, subscribe, share, and like my man's content. Shout out to Big Boss Real Talk.
And that's Real Talk with the leader turn. Real Talk. And Gayle. Oh, man. But you right, though. Shout out to you, Black Man Travel. When I first started out, it was me and you. You would rock out with me. I remember that.
And again, I know you and I we kind of go through our little boxing sessions in these WhatsApp groups. But at the end of the day, I respect your work, man. I respect the level of work that you put into the stuff that you're doing. So again, more command. That's when you reached out to me. It's like, yeah, I'll come up. I mean, this is a great topic. I think more men need to hear stuff like this. We are heavily involved fathers. Even though we're traveling the world, we're still there for our kids.
Absolutely. Hold on. Got another super chat from Kings and Dreams, who was a no-show. I put it out there for Kings and Dreams to share some time with the Blizzard King. But that's all right. I verbally told the Blizzard King about you, Kings and Dreams. I'm going to pass him your number. Big Boss is the plug. You know, this is how it goes. The big YouTubers help the little YouTubers, and the little YouTubers help the smaller YouTubers. I think we all should help each other. And Dennis Sperling, he put his best foot forward like that, and I think that's a very good example. So shout out to Kings and Dreams. Salute. I missed it because I misplaced the time. But salute to Big Boss, Big Up, Big Bass, and Black Man Travels. Salute to the chat. That's what's up. Yeah, Kings. Like I said, I had to go an hour early. I normally go at 7 p.m. Cali time, which is 10 p.m. East Coast. But I had to move it. This Dennis Sperling, I had to move it up. He said he only could do 30 or 45 minutes because he's going to the movies with his kids. He could do 30 or 45 minutes. He ended up doing over an hour, and I had to move it up an hour. And so it is what it is. But he's a friend of the channel, and he will be back, and I will be on this channel. And I put in a good word for you, Kings and Dreams. So it's all good. And Kings, you can pull up now. I mean, you missed Dennis Sperling, but you can pull up with Big Boss, man. You got the link. Oh man, so if you can't pull up with Dennis Sperling, now you don't want to come up. Oh man, nah. Shout out to King. That's what's up. Yeah. Great show. Absolutely, man. So like I said, we're gonna rock out for a while because in me that was like, because I did start an hour early. To me, that was like a warm up. Like this is like the time I normally go. So I'm still sweating. I'm still sweating like a stuck pig though from the gym. But outside of that, I'm raring to go. So yeah, I got you up. And you haven't been up on the channel in a while, Black Man Travels. Like I said, when I first started out, you used to come up early on. You used to come up, and you used to show a lot of your footage, Mr. Not Passport Bro. Yeah. And then I did like you was the first one I learned about the luxurious camping. What's the name for it?
Oh yeah, it's called glamping.
Glamping, yeah.
Glamping.
You showed receipts from glamping. You was with a main chick, and you guys are staying in these nice
igloos, yeah, igloos up in the mountains of Medellin, in the mountains of Colombia. We're out there with the forest, with the birds and the wildlife, and just enjoying it, man. It was a great experience.
That was dope. It was kind of like see-through igloos too,
Yeah,
right?
it was see-through. We took a shower outside, hot water. It was just amazing.
They
Yeah,
brought you breakfast
they
in the
brought me
igloo?
breakfast, lunch, dinner at our igloo, and plus we could actually tour around the area. And we were close to Guadalupe, so we were able to actually go to Guadalupe, to the small town, spend a day out there. But it was a great experience just to be away from the city life.
That's what's up. Well, that's fine and that's good. This is Big Boss Show. You guys know that I'm raw and raunchy. The see-through stuff, I don't know, man. People would have got a show messing with Big Boss. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, here's the thing, is because that area is so secluded, your neighbor's probably at least 1,000 yards, like a 1,000 feet away from you. So they can't see anything. So like everyone kind of have their own little island where they could just be walking around butt naked, and you have all that privacy you need.
I heard that. Glamping, huh? Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to put that on my butt. I never forgot that. You showed that on my channel over a year ago, and I always thought in the back of my mind.
Yeah, it was a couple of years ago. Yeah. But I mean, this topic is a great topic about co-parenting. I've been co-parenting for the past 7 years.
I'm gonna make you big, sir. I'm gonna let you cook.
Oh, wow. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I've been co-parenting for the past 7 years. It's been an amazing experience. I mean, yes, in the beginning it was hard because we both had to check our egos. You know, of course, once you've gone through a divorce, there's always a bitter stage. But once you realize, like, hey, listen, this is not about us anymore. This is about the state of our children. You got to check your ego. And for the past 7 years, I had an amazing co-parenting. I mean, some days you have your drawbacks, but besides that, we understand that we have a joint objective to raising our kids. And my youngest son is autistic. So having a special needs child, we literally had to check our ego and make sure that we have the best interest for him. So for the past 7 years, it's just been a great experience. I can't really talk ill about my ex, the mother of my children. And just recently I attended one of her my son's graduation party, and her boyfriend was there. And I drank beer, I drank some beer with her boyfriend. We were talking, it's like, hey, I was kind of happy for her. The fact that she moved on, she was happy. That kind of gave me that closure that I needed. Like, hey, you know what? I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. If anything, if I'm happy for you, that means that my son's all right. So if anything would have happened to me, my son would be taken care of. So guys, if you could work things out in regards to co-parenting, check your ego. This is not about you. It's not about your feelings. It's really about the children. So once you do that, it becomes easier. And also too, if you get into those baiting conversations or baiting arguments, ignore them. Hang up the phone. You're not obligated to speak to anybody.
Right.
And that's something I had to learn how to do, because in the past I used to entertain those arguments, but now, like, you know what? I'm done with this, man. Talk to me when you cool down, and we'll talk. If it's not about our children, I could care less. What else is going on.
Boom. Those are bars. Those are bars. And the biggest takeaway I get from that, when it comes to co-parenting, it's not about you. It's no longer a tug of war. It might have been like that when you was in the household with them, and that's why you divorced. Now in separate households, it's all about the best interest of the child's development. So they have a good outlook on life, on men and women, so they won't grow up one-sided, won't grow up biased, won't grow up bitter, won't grow up hateful. Try to give them the best that you can in that situation. So that's great advice. It's not about you. Put your ego aside, and it's all about the kids.
And also too, guys, if you're still bitter from your previous relationship with that woman, guys, do whatever it takes to overcome that. Because again, the last thing you want to do is linger and carry that to the next relationship. You're more than likely going to fall in love again. Don't take those ill emotions to another relationship. Whatever issue you have between you and your baby mother, you and your ex-wife, don't talk about it with other people that don't know her. And that's something I try to tell guys to do. Listen, don't ever bad talk about your ex to another woman. Don't. Like, keep that life separate. If you're going through some issues with her, just keep that between you and her. Don't bring someone else, a third party, in that's going to add more fuel to the flame. So, and that's something I've learned how to do. Is just like, if I go through my issues with her, I just kind of like, you know what? I'm about to get off the phone. I'll talk to you in a couple of days when things cool down. But this whole back and forth texting, cussing, yelling, I'm not doing that.
Not at all. Shout out to Kings and Dreams. I'll read it just because it's a $5 super chat. But he said, I'm still not home yet, fam. I plan for 11 p.m. But salute to lead attorney here. Shout out to lead attorney up here. Man, 300 and we got 330K. I'm like, wow. When I went down to the lead's 100K celebration party, it's for the 100K celebration. By the time he had it well over 200K, right? By the time, he set it up for months or whatever to get everybody together. By the time he set it up, and I thought he was going to have it in Atlanta, Georgia, up where he is out there, but luckily he had it here in California. He had it in Southern Cali and San Diego. So I said, shoot, if you're going to have it here in Cali, I can do a Cali trip. So I went down there. He had it earlier this year in January at the top of the year. And for 200K, it was nice. He rented out this Brazilian steakhouse restaurant. It was like a couple of hundred of us there. We left the restaurant. A bunch of us went to a rooftop hotel that had like a bar, lounge, like little club. Then the next day, which it was a Sunday, because this was all on a Saturday. The next day, Sunday, we all did an escape room event. So it was dope. Shout out to lead attorney. That was in January. He had about 200K. I just checked the other day. Lee, you got over 300K. You got like 330K. I'm like, wow. So shout out to lead attorney. He is a real one. Yeah. And thank you for pulling up and being in this little chat. Yes, sir. Man, you're dropping bars, Black Man Travel. You're dropping bars.
Because you know what? It's a very sensitive topic that a lot of Black men can relate to. A lot of us, made mistakes, in our lives where we now have a child with a woman that we're not together with. But it's really up to us to be there for that child. That child didn't ask to be here. So again, just check your ego. Try to work with that person. Now, if that person decided to become a hard ass, take them to go to court. I went to court. I fought tooth and nails for mine. And to the point where now she can't leverage any type of power or dictate anything because I got court papers now. So guys, don't ever be afraid. If someone's being difficult and it's not making time for you to see your child, take them to court. It's not as difficult as you think it is, man. As a father, especially once you've done a DNA test, you have rights. You have father rights, right? Depending on your states, and you could actually, you could get full custody nowadays, depending on how difficult that person decides to become. So. Again, if you want to be in your child's life, which is imperative for as a Black man, it's already hard for a Black man to be out here on our own. But imagine, how difficult it is for a child, boy or girl. So it's important that, as fathers, that we play a heavily an important role and just try to get along with your ex and understand that, again, it's not about your ego. It's not about your emotions. It's all about your child.
Boom. Bars. Exactly. Yeah, my little co-parenting, I would say I can't badmouth my son's mom at all much. Now, my daughter's mom, that's another story, but we're going to keep a positive show. Definitely. So we're going to focus on the positive and ignore the negative. Because my daughter's mom, oh my God. But my son's mom, she was a real one, man. She broke my heart when she broke up with me and got with another guy, right? And eventually married the other guy. But years later, as my son was growing up and we started doing our co-parenting, she just kept it real. She never played games with me like that. She always let me see my son. Half the time that it would be me because I was a workaholic. I worked a lot. And so I would have to purposely make time to go get my son on the weekends and take off from work to go see my son. Thank God my baby's mom, my son's mom, never played those kind of games. She never kept my son away from me. And the biggest thing, I get a shout out from my baby mama, man. This was many years ago. So this is a few years even before he turned, 18, while I was still paying child support. Blah, blah, blah. One point, I remember I was at work. I got the phone call. My baby mama called me. I was like, what's she calling me for? And she said, the child support people, they're constantly badgering me and bugging me to increase child support on you.
I experienced that. I experienced that too.
Yes, he said they keep pestering me and they kind of encouraging me to raise it. He said, I keep telling him no. I said, no, he's a good father. He's a good dad. You know, he already pays his child support, and it helped. I was giving her money on the side. Every time she asked, I gave her money on the side, right? I didn't really say no. And then, of course, my son was in sports, so I would buy like the cleats. I would buy the stuff for the sports. Of course, I did the school clothes. I had to do the school clothes. Give her money on the side and pay. But you know, all that helped. So when they kept coming at her, do you know they pressed her so hard? They made her at one point, she had to come down to the family service place or whatever and sign a paper saying she won't raise it on me. You know, and I remember she like took a little bit of time off of work to go down and do it and came back and she called me. She was a little perturbed, a little pissed off. But in my mind, like, woo, man, I picked good. I know we had our problems when we were together, but when she really could have stepped me, she didn't.
You know what?
Even when the child support people pressed her, she told them no. Then they made her sign something that she won't raise it. I said, woo.
You know what?
So shout out to my baby mom. That's been years ago, but funny, I still remember that. I remember I was at work. I took that call. I was like, oh, man.
It's funny, Big Boss. I kind of went through the same exact situation where the child support enforcement were actually reaching out to her to add more to my child support, but she refused.
Hold on. Big Boss breaks. Black man, what's up with that? Why? What is their business? Why do they care? Huh? What you say, Bag?
It's systematic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Big Bag, you say they get a piece of it, they get a portion of it or something?
Yes, they do get a portion of it.
So what I'm saying is it's a systematic thing that happens, and it's monetary. You know, it's all money. You know, so even if you're doing good, they just had a situation where a brother paid all of his child support up front.
Okay.
And they still took him to jail.
What?
Yes. It's a brother that paid all of his, he owed $3,000, right? So he paid it all up front so he could be ahead of it, so he could see his child. So what the court did and the attorneys, because the attorneys, all that stuff get paid, he had to pay the attorney fees, and he ended up losing his job because they locked him up for 15 days. Yes, bro, they do this to pester you, to get you, because it's money. It's a system. If the system
lead attorney, you in here, pull up, man. Lead attorney.
The system, man. You know, I really didn't want. I mean, maybe one of these days I go on Dennis Sperling's show and we can kind of chat it up. That's why I made the argument that say, man, you know where the best attorneys are? The Negroes locked up. Because
shout out to the jailhouse lawyers, man.
Hell yeah, man. Because you don't have nothing. What's the difference between me, you, and Dennis Sperling? The only difference is
he rich.
His decisions, your choices.
Yes.
He made a different choice. He didn't follow the LA route. He didn't follow the gang route. He ended up going to, you know, to school, furthering his career as an attorney. Us, we fell in the pitfalls of, you know, chasing the bad bitches, chasing the life, the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because we all enjoy music. We all were somewhat musicians, you know. Dennis he enjoys music. He did 6 albums. You know what I'm saying? So we all have something that ties together. But what's different is when you locked up and when you in them situations, man, you ain't got number time on your hands to think.
I agree.
You can think of all of the things that went wrong and the things that you can, you know what I'm saying? So to try to tie, that's why I say the best attorneys are the brothers that locked up. Because I know a lot of brothers that got out, even in LA. The movie Life was made off the brother that became an attorney.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, there's a brother called. It was a daily like show that 50 Cent called Life. I don't know if you remember about the brother. He was locked up and he had to defend himself, and he eventually got himself out of prison. Wow. And he became an attorney in the free world. So,
right. And then most of his clients was other guys in it. Okay, I remember that. That's what's up.
Yes, that's real life. That's based off of the story. Yeah. And I know some brothers in Louisiana that became attorneys, became paralegals, and they helped on big cases, even with Johnny Cochran. See, a lot of those backstories, they don't want you to know about backstories because they don't want you to know the potential and power that we have. You know what I'm saying? So even with my situation, I have a unique situation. I just don't tell it, or I haven't gotten to the point where I, you know, spoke about it. But, you know, when it comes to, you know, like even when the brother was saying about he just, you know, come from dropping his kid off, like I'm like, that's amazing. Like then it's on his way out to go entertain his kids. I just got through dropping mines off to rush back here, and this brother. So come on, man, it's a small world. My first time meeting a brother, so it goes to show you how parallel worlds work and how brothers co-parent. Even with your situation, boss, you don't even talk about it as much. But I remember when your son was on the show with you and you was eating raw meat.
Yeah.
So you know, you were
Bitch road to take.
Yeah. So you know, it's a lot. It's a lot that's going on with us, and we still maintain and able to get on these panels, do what we do in the meantime, and support one another. And that's what it's about. You know.
I mean, to be honest, guys, my weekends is my son.
Right.
I don't go to the bars. I don't go to the clubs. I mean, unless I'm traveling, my son's with me.
Yeah.
You see me, you see him. He's like he's attached to my hip. Right, so unless I'm traveling, you know, drop him off at, you know, at his mother's house. I'm literally with him. You know, just like this earlier. Picked him up, took him to main event. You know, played some video games, and came back home. He went to his room, got his game, and I got ready for the podcast. So I mean, it's what it is, man. My thing is, I just get tired of for a lot of brothers getting a bad rap of not being an active father based on false reports. That's not really telling the true story of what's going on.
Yeah.
At all. Yeah. So yeah, like Ronan said, child support system is the business. It keeps them funded. And Kings and Dreams again coming back with another super chat. Thank you for the $2. Kings and Dreams said the government takes their piece for sure. Shaking my freaking head. It says you got to stay up on the system. I came through that system clean because of it. Hold on, one more. And he also says Ronin Travelers with Alex. He says I showed my oldest son, who's 35. Oh wow, we got a grown son. My completion of child support from the county support office. So I heard that. You said you showed your grown sons and look, here's the talk about receipt. Here's the literal receipt. I heard that.
Yeah. Look, the Ronin Travels, man, with Alex, man. Salute, Alex. I appreciate definitely. It. I remember you gave me the super chat. Last time I was on Boss Show for the 100, and I appreciate you. I want to tell you that, man. This come from Big Baz. I appreciate anything anybody does for me on or off camera. So just want to shout out to you, big bro.
Ronin Travelers with Alex.
Yeah, Roland, that's my boy right there too, Alex, man.
Yeah,
but hey, Big Boss,
Black Man Travel.
Yeah, I wanted to chime into your story because I experienced something similar. They reached out to my ex. They try to add more money towards child support, but my ex and I, we have an arrangement where, you know, whatever I get the child support, she gets extra. Plus, I cover all of my son's school supplies, coding school, like anything outside of child support, I pay for it.
Right.
So the fact that they try to force her to do that, she kept saying, "No, I'm not going to do that. We're okay." But it's kind of funny. They kind of they put a lot of pressure on her to put me on child support, add more money into it, and she declined. And to this day, I thank her for that, man, because I don't know why they try to enforce that. Never understood that.
Yeah, exactly. But like Ronin Traveling with Alex is saying, and even Kings and Dreams is saying, and it seems like common sense now, it's got to be a financial incentive. They must get a portion of it, because why else would they care and get involved in your business? That's between you and her. It's already set because it's a court order, right? So a judge already set it. It's already set. You've probably been paying it for years already. Then out of the blue, the child support people try to get her to raise it, and she say no, and they pressure her to raise it. Well, wait, what's going on here? Who's really getting the money? Yeah, I'm good. He pays already and gives me money on the side. I'm good. Why are you so thirsty to make me raise it on him? They must be getting a portion on the back end.
Yeah, I mean, now don't get it twisted. I'm not against child support because there's a lot of deadbeats out there that deserve to pay child support, and they should pay it. However, if a woman doesn't have an issue, don't try to enforce that upon her to put her man or ex or whatever that the father is onto child support, because not everyone wants to participate in that.
Nah, exactly. We in the same boat. And yeah, I'm not against child support either. Now, I will say I think child support sometimes be a little too high. That's what I say. And I know they have their algorithm for how they calculate it. It's supposed to be a quarter what you make. I get it, but yeah. But even in, okay, fine. That's a battle for another day. We'll go from what it is. It's already a court order. For you to get it, it's a judge already ordered it. You're already paying it. Why come Johnny come lately and try to raise it? You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Italian Stallion. I like this guy. He says, big boss for president and brothers abroad for VP. Oh, man. Well, shout out to brothers abroad. I'm aware of him. He's a good brother. I don't know if I would have him as my VP. I don't know. I've had Big Bass Life as my VP. But shout out to Italian Stallion for the $2, man. Oh, man. Make America great again. Make passportism great again. I'll run on that. Ronan Travel with Alex says, smart at Black Man Travels. You got to try to work around the system in co-parenting with the mother. It's the best way for us Black men. You know, it's a thing. They talk about that. It's a thing about it never really benefits Black men when I just say white man. Just to be hyperbolic, I say white man, but the government. It never really benefits us when you get the white man involved, when you get the government, when you get zaddy government involved. What about the one for one? You know, the cooperation with the mother and the father. You know, hello, the parents of the child. We kind of don't need you, sir. I mean, thank you for having the government and the system in place. You're over there. We don't need you over here in our living room conversation. Just between me and her. If the mother is cool and the father is cool, and we already worked it out, maybe you can enforce the agreement we already got, but we don't need you making new agreements. We make the agreements.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes I think we should take it as a double-edged sword in regards to some men accepting to be on child support, because again, if you're on child support, you have equal rights and equal say. So if your ex decide to run any stupid games, you can take her back to court and document everything.
Yep.
So versus, you know, it goes both ways. So versus you just doing things underneath the table, she may still take it to child support and get money from the rears.
Man,
that's even worse. So me personally, I'd rather go ahead through the child support. However, let's work a number that you're not between us. And again, all the back end, I could take care of that outside of the courthouse. But for men, I think you need to protect your rights as a father. Put yourself on child support so she can't just get up and leave to another state, or she can't you know, play games, prevent you from seeing your child, because you have equal say, equal rights as a father, because you are paying child support.
Absolutely. That is one benefit to being on paperwork with the courts. Once you start paying, you have equal rights.
Yeah.
Once you start paying.
Yeah. And also too, guys, for the guys who want to travel, make sure that you stay up on your payments, because the last thing you want to do is lose your passport because of arrears. I think the child support, you need to owe. I think if you owe more than $2,500, you could lose your passport.
Oh man,
you can't travel. So if your arrears is more than $3,000, you cannot travel. They'll put you on a no-fly zone, on a no-fly list.
Oh man.
And you get arrested because your license is suspended now.
Yeah, you know, I used to always hate, you know, I'm gonna tell on myself, but my thing was what is it? I think like when I switched jobs, because I would pay my child support because it came from my jobs, right? I would pay. I think I you know, I can't really remember, but there was a couple of times where I fell out of compliance.
Yeah, because you switched jobs. You were switching jobs.
Yeah, and you know, I know I just had a lawyer on here, but he's not on here now. I may or may not have been very fast to inform them for my new job, you know, because you know, once you switch jobs, you got to give them your new employer information. So sometimes I might be a little slow in telling them, and then I might kind of forget. And next thing you know, it's been a few months. So blah blah blah. I get pulled over. Woo! Sir, do you know your license suspended? My license suspended. Non-payment of child support. I said, oh yeah.
You know, Big Boss, you know what I do now? And I recommend every man should do that. Use your personal check account as your direct deposit. instead of your work. Because again, it's like as a consultant for me, I'm a contractor.
Right.
So I'm always jumping around on different jobs, different assignments. So for me, that happened to me one time where I forgot to do it and it took a while to process and I kind of fell into the hole. Did I say, you know what?
I forgot a lot of times.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Well, I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna just use my personal account. So now the withdrawal come directly from my checking account.
Okay, boom.
So regardless what job that I have, it's still just coming out of my personal checking account. So I don't have to rely on the company. And that's the thing too. I don't let the company know what's going on in my personal life. That's none of their business. Just take it out of my personal account.
Boom. Boom. That's big. And it's very big that shout out to you. You are an entrepreneur. So more or less, you are your own boss. In a real way, you are your own boss because you are an entrepreneur, a contractor. That's what's up.
Thank you.
Yeah, me doing my security work, I'm pretty much always working under a security company. Yeah. So I got to report to them. And, you know, sometime in the day, I jump around from company to company. And when I switch companies, I kind of forget to notify them for a while until they catch up. And they say, big boss, you have to be in arrears. You know, you haven't paid us in X amount of months. I said, yeah, about that. Oh, man. Shout out to y'all.
Guys, if you guys could use your personal account as a point of withdrawal that versus you letting your company know about your personal business. Because I remember one time I jumped on a new contract and I had to go to HR and explain, I need to, you know, let child support know. And I kind of felt ashamed about it. And I was like, you know what? Let me just use my personal account. So that way I'm always have money in my personal account and they could just be withdrawn from there.
Boom. Boom. Smart.
And one thing I do too, guys, I have a notification. So I always get a 3-day heads up that, you know, money's going to be withdrawn out of my account. So I know to allocate funds to the personal account. So the money will be there to be taken out.
Boom. Smart. Ronan's coming back to back. He said, shit, I put my own self on child support, but made her sign each time I gave her money until we went to court. I heard that. Shout out to you. I heard that.
Yeah, guys, don't put yourself in arrears where you cannot fly, especially if you're new into traveling and you want to go out and see the world. Those arrears will hurt a lot of guys from getting a passport. A lot of men are affected by that.
Oh man, no, we can't have that. Not at all, man. Not at all. Big Bass. We trying to run away. What says you, man? You trying to run away?
Oh no, I'm right here. I'm in it for the long. I got too much stuff going on back here. I'm just moving around. I don't want to move around on camera.
Right.
Yeah, man. I've been so super busy, man. I've been getting hit up all kind of different directions. But man, when you hit me up with this one, I was like, man, you know what? Let me shut everything down and jump on top of it real quick, like.
You did.
And, I'll be in Thailand in July, God willingly. I'll be in Thailand in July 17, 18, 19, something like that.
You going? Which city you going to?
Yeah, in Pattaya for Richie Mac's 100,000 subscriber party, man. That's gonna be the bomb. You dig? Shout out to Zoom to Thailand and that whole movement. I've been blessed just to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So, and wasn't my introduction to YouTube. I think I was like passport broing it before they even came up with the term passport bro. You know, but yeah. I'll be going there in July, man. That's gonna be a big thing. You're gonna have some big hitters out there. You're gonna have Wapo out there.
Oh, what? Beautiful Lies going out there finally.
Wapo be out there, and
hopefully he was an athlete. He was supposed to pull up.
Lead attorney. Hopefully, lead attorney will be out there also.
Oh, that's what's up. Wow.
Mm-hmm. A couple of people asked me, say, man, is Big Boss going to be out there? I said, I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know.
Nah.
I was in Thailand for 3 weeks, November, December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, real fast, Black Man Travel. When you went to Thailand for 3 weeks, how many cities did you hit in Thailand?
Five cities.
Woo! I'm gonna make you big. You can talk about it real briefly if you want.
Yeah, man. You know what? I had the pleasure to go to Thailand last year. Did 3 weeks, 21 days, where I visited Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, Phuket, back to Bangkok, then to Pattaya. and I had an amazing, authentic experience. This was like a backpack adventure trip, solo, and a lot of great memories, great food, great culture. I mean, it really humbled me a lot. The people of Thailand, it was just a great experience, and I recommend it to everyone. So, but definitely, if you're in Thailand, I know everybody's going to Pattaya, but guys, I think you're cheating yourself if you don't go to other cities, man.
We are Pattaya.
And I'm gonna say this: some of the best looking women that I've seen were in Phuket and Chiang Mai, and Bangkok. Pattaya didn't do it for me.
Shots fired! Oh man.
Okay. I've been hearing a lot about Vietnam, man. I done heard like 3 brothers straight tell me if they was to live anywhere in Asia, it would be Vietnam. You said Vietnam is lit. So it got my ears and my eyes open. You know, when I first took my trip to Asia, I went to Indonesia.
Okay.
I ended up going over there, meeting my fiance in Indonesia. And I went through like some of the Jakarta. I didn't get a chance to go through Bali, but I went to a couple other places. And you're talking about in Asia, Indonesia is the Brazil of like the man of the diaspora in Asia. Yeah, Indonesia. Indonesia, they have them. They're thick. They have thickness and they have height. So they're built. They're built in Indonesia.
And that's why you say Brazil, because Brazil they still have like that Amazonian feel.
Yeah, they're built. They have natural.
For the women are tall and built.
Yes.
But not fat. I mean,
not fat. No.
Built, not fat and tall. It's kind of like an Amazon. So you say Indonesia is like that?
Ooh, man, I walked in Indonesia. I thought I was looking at a black woman walking until she turned around. When she turned around, I was like, wow. I thought it was a sister. The walk,
the build,
the shape, the steps, you know, because most Asians, they have a unique walk.
Yeah, they do.
Come out, they have a unique walk. But when you see a sister walk, you kind of know when you're watching a black woman walk. Indonesia is the best place to like
really turn me on.
A lot of people don't know about Indonesia. Indonesia has, in Jakarta, it's like almost, I want to say 3 million people in Jakarta alone. Traffic is crazy, but man, it's like 20 to 1. That's how many women it was. It was so many women, man. It blew my mind. It blew my mind.
Shout out THPP Network. Indonesia is the place. Best 3 nights of my life is in Bali. So Bali is Indonesia. Shout out to Richie Mac Zoom. He went to Bali.
Yeah.
And Chocolate Man too, right?
Yeah. That Bali. That's where Russell Simmons was staying at, in Bali.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, when he left the state. Yeah. That's where President Obama's stepdad, who's married to his mama, that's where he was at, in Bali, Indonesia. And so Indonesia is a secret gem, man. Vietnam, Cambodia, Singapore, Malaysia are also great. I want to get to Vietnam. I want to do Cambodia. I want to do absolutely. Yeah. It's a big old world out there. They say 192, 195 countries, depending on who you ask. Hey, you always tend to go to the same ones. I wonder why.
I'm actually going to Cuba next month, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. Yeah, it's gonna be my return trip. I was back there. I went to Cuba back in 2017 when Obama released the embargo. So that's when I first went. Now I'm actually gonna go back next month, so I'm looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun.
Going back next month? I just heard some pertinent information about Cuba. That a lot of times, as an American, you cannot use your credit card.
Yeah. I was there. I was there in 2017. So I kind of have a general idea as far as what's happening. You can't use the credit card. Bring cash. Cash is king. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. I speak Spanish anyway, so it's gonna be able.
Man.
It's gonna be a lot of love out there, man.
You straight in. Do you have a channel? Because I'm thinking about BMT when I look at your name, Black Man Travel.
No, it's Black Man Travel, singular. Black Man Travels.
I'm gonna have to subscribe to you.
Yeah, and again, shout out to BMT and shout out to Aaron. You know, my platform is really based on 4 pillars. Those pillars focus on digital nomad, health, relationship, and business. So, you know, I tend to blog a lot, just share some of my experiences. I've been over 40 countries, and just wanted to give people some tips and tricks on how to maneuver. I know Big Boss and I, we kind of go out back and forth jabs in the WhatsApp group, but it's all love, man. I sometimes be fucking with him.
Right in the middle of it, I hit you on the side the other day and said, "Hey, I'm gonna have Dennis Sperling on.
Yeah.
I respect you. I want you to come up like towards the end, right after I get my shine time, and share some time with Dennis Sperling." And
I'll say yeah. I'll say yeah, man. You know what? Honestly, whenever Big Balls reach out to me, like I'm there. Unless I'm running on the streets, yeah, that's me right there. That's me.
I got you.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, man.
Hold on. I hear what you're saying, Black Man Travel. Hold on. Let me show Baz something. I'm gonna make myself big. Make sure you see it. Dennis Sperling, and he say that was outstanding. Give that brother my information. There you go. That was outstanding. Give that brother my information. Dennis Sperling.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
So I got you.
You know, you want to hear something crazy? I actually, Dennis and I were on the same flight to Puerto Plata.
No, for real?
Yeah, we're on the same flight, and he actually sat right across from me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
This happened last year in December.
Okay.
And he was there with his fiance. We were both flying into Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, and I saw him again in Caballete. So it was just like, again, for me, I'm a type of person, I don't really show any fan interest.
Right.
I kind of kept in the spaces with his ladies, but I did see him. It's like, okay, that's Dennis. And he literally sat right across from me in the exit row. I was on one side of the exit row, he was on the other side with his fiance.
Yeah, he's a big noticeable brother.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't miss him.
And that's why both of us were in the exit row, because I was like seeing across from him. It's like, okay.
Big Boss, I'm too broke to be first class, so and I'm tall, I'm 6'2", right? I always try to get the exit row, but they never really assign me the exit row. And
you know what? If you ask, they'll give it to you.
Yeah, don't give it to me when I be asking.
Yeah,
it's 50-50 for me. I ask when I'm at the ticket counter. I kind of ask, and sometimes they give it to me, and sometimes they don't. I say,
You know what I do? I actually ask at the ticket counter, then I ask again during the boarding. Before boarding,
I never do that.
I go up and I say, "Hey, excuse me, I'm just wondering, is the exit row still available?" Like, yeah, I'm more than happy to volunteer to be an assistant. Yeah. And I'll smile, and it's like, okay, cool. And they would just give it to me if it's still available.
Man. Big Boss, man, they don't got that smile, man. They might be scared of Big Boss.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm still blurry from putting that phone too close. I hate when my camera do that. Let me go in and come out. But yeah, man, you got a
it's
dope
focused
mic.
now. It's focused.
Yeah, now it's focused now. Yeah, you got a dope mic, man. I got to get me a mic because my voice is kind of like this spread wide. But I know when you have a mic, it's more direct.
Well, I would say, guys, get a Yeti. This is a Yeti mic, a Yeti Black. Get a Yeti Black. That's the latest model. I paid $200 for this, but that was like 2 years ago. It could be cheaper now, but to be honest, I mean, you're running a business, Big Boss, so you got to look at it as an investment. And one thing too, Black Man Travel is a LLC. So whenever I do a podcast traveling, that's a tax write-off for me because I'm constantly putting everything towards my LLC. So if you decided to create a LLC using Big Boss Real Talk, you could create an LLC and just literally write off all your equipment, your cameras, your computer, everything that I have right now is a write-off. Even the shit behind me is a write-off.
That's what's up.
Because it's office decoration.
That's what's up. Shout out to El Guapo, because you brought up El Guapo. I had him on the channel a while back. He said that because he said his dad worked for the IRS or something like that and gave him some advice. So El Guapo in his new house, he said he had 4 studios. He turned like each of his rooms into a studio. And he said, I got studio A, B, C. He said each studio is also a tax write-off. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. I mean, and again, I wish I could show you what's around me. Like I have lighting. I have a big soft light in front of me, tax write-off. My mic, my camera, I have even like you see all my cameras right here, right? All my lenses.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me make you big. I see. Yeah, I see that on that back shelf. Those
All
are
right,
lenses.
all right, everybody. I'm gonna show you my little backdrop. Okay, all these right here are my lenses. I have an M50 lens. I have an M50 camera, Canon. These are my lenses. I have my GoPro, my pocket up there. Of course, I got some of my travel stuff, my master's degree. Of course, go. I'm from Haiti, IET. Yeah. Those, stop by said, man. And just artifacts that I purchased, and everything was a write-off for me. So when I actually filed my taxes this year, I wrote off everything: my mic, my camera, my monitor, my computer. Everything's a write-off. Even all my flights, hotel, Airbnb. I keep all the receipts, all the expenses, the food, drinks, whatever. Receipts, guys. All that could be a write-off for you.
Boom. And that's real talk, man. Real talk. Black Man Travel is giving a lot of game. Ronan Travel with Alex. They know brothers. Samson Q95, Mike Good. Sound at 100. At Black Man Travel, give out the trade secrets on LLC tax advantages. I heard that. That being said, I have somebody in the back. Finally, you way missed Dennis Sperling, but you up here to rock with us. I want to bring on friend of the channel, Kings in Dreams.
What's going on? What's going on, gentlemen? Happy Saturday. Hope all is well. What's going on, man? Fine. Yeah, I definitely misplaced the time, man, because I'm like, oh, okay, man, I got until 11. Big Boss calls me like, yo, where you at? I'm like, holy shit.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. I'm a real one. You was gonna see the missed call. I mean the text, but I'm a real one. So I said, you know what? I put myself on mute. I said, let me call him. I did that with you too, Bass.
Yeah. Yeah, you called me.
Because on WhatsApp, you get the double blue when someone sees it. And I noticed the link I sent you wasn't even double blue. I said, Dennis Sperling said he only could do 45. He ended up doing an hour. He said he only can do 45 minutes. Big Bass haven't even clicked it yet. So I called you. I said, Bass, what's up? Oh, my bad, big dog. Then I did the same thing with Kings, but Kings wasn't even home. So it is what it
is. Yeah, man. Yeah. I just wanted to go. I wanted to talk about, just to kind of chime in on what Black Man Travels is saying, right? Use the thing as a tax write-off. Another thing that I wanted to say, man, and this is some free game for y'all, man, especially content creators. Copyright your name, right? One of the things that I actually found out by one of the greatest basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan has his name copyrighted. So when people say, say his name, whether it be on social media and things like that, and if they are getting money by saying his name, he gets money from that.
I heard that.
So, what Black Man Travels is saying is definitely real talk, man. Like a couple of weeks ago, Big Boss, remember I was on your channel when I mentioned that how I got my camera, got my lighting and everything like that. Like I use everything as a tax write-off, man.
That's what's up.
So yeah, man. So I'm about to copyright like the name Kings and Dreams. So if people tag me and things like that, like guys, we gotta understand we are in a new era. Like even if you have a great job, like I have a great career, right? Making 6 figures and things like that, But the thing is that tomorrow isn't promised. We seen in 2020 with what happened, right? A lot of people they were. I'm sorry.
Anything can change just like that.
Right. So what I'm saying is that you have to have multiple streams of income. So what Black Man Travels is saying is absolutely on the money, man, for sure. You know what I mean? So I completely agree with that. And then, just kind of going back into the child support thing. Child support is a business, and they've tried to do that to me with my son's mom. And I'm the head coach of my son's football team. Right. And they still tried to do that to me. I pay for his helmets, pads, cup, everything, cleats. all of that, man. So they will try to do that to you, and they try to pressure the moms into actually acquiescing to these things because the men, they want their peace and they don't want to give you peace. Let that marinate.
Said the man want their peace. They don't want to give you peace, but they sure gonna take a piece of the pie. They're gonna take a piece of your paycheck. Oh man.
Right. Yeah, man. You know what Big Bass and what Black Men Travels was saying, man. Like, absolutely, and even what Ronan was saying. And Ronan said, "Hey, man," he said he put himself on child support and
I heard
actually
that.
had her sign a document. And I'm sure those documents were notarized.
Right.
Yeah, like the thing is, man, in the States, man, they don't play fair. So you gotta be willing to think 10 steps ahead. You really do.
Totally agree with that. But also too, I think a lot of guys need to be smart about the people that they decide to lay down with. There's a lot of red flags out there we tend to overlook just to get a sniff.
We going to the other side of the topic.
But no, I'm just saying, like, guys, just be mindful. I know, when it's all wet and natural, you don't want to pull out. But guys, think about it, man. Just understand that person you lusting over could be the nightmare of your life.
Ooh.
So just be mindful of that, man, and just
no, I was just saying you're right. Sorry, go ahead, bro.
No, I'm just saying, just be mindful of that, man. And it's just like me personally, I'd love to have another child, and don't want to go through this again, but it can happen. But definitely, I know what to do. It's like, hey, don't threaten me with child support. That's the worst thing you can do to me. And guess what? I'm gonna walk my ass to the damn child support office and put myself on child support.
Put yourself on child support.
So it's just like, all right, cool.
Yes.
It's like,
Yep.
I'm gonna go there
absolutely.
and volunteer myself into it. And trust, when you do that, you got the upper hand.
Right, you got the power.
Yes, absolutely, you do, man. Because I mean, I've seen, men in my family, immediate family. I'll leave it there. Extended family, friends, business associates, things of that sort, and men getting jammed up. And these men have been holding it down for their child and or children, and they still get jammed up because it's like, and this is the thing, like, and I don't want to go too far down this rabbit hole, but this is why I say, like, men love idealistically and women tend to love opportunistically.
Yeah, you never lie, boy. They be calculating. I say they be calculating. I say that. Now,
Right.
on one hand, you could say because nature, biology, evolution, they have a lot to lose. They carry the child and they are the primary giver and all that. So they have to have these other senses aware. They don't really have the strength that we have. So I guess in that regards, they have to be calculating, right? For their survival and the survival of their offspring. But I think nowadays in our society, that thing is all out of whack. It's not fair. It's biased. It's skewed against men. And we can't just be crying victim. There's things we can do, like Black Man Travel pointed out, and you pointed out, King, that we can take the reins, the power in our hand, and not be a victim, and just be a man and step up. Go to the court and say, look, I put myself on child support.
Yeah.
I signed the dotted line.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And also, guys, before you even do that, still do that DNA test.
Do the DNA test. Make sure
you do it, man. Just
you
in case.
are the father, Mari said. Is Mari still on?
Yes.
Is Mari still on?
No, he passed away, bro.
Mari? No, I'm talking about Mari.
No. I'm sorry. That was Jerry. No. Mari retired.
He retired. Okay, he retired, but that's what's up.
Yeah. But no. But you're right though. I mean, because see, the thing is, man. Like, I mean, we see these stories, especially in these spaces, right, where like a guy would be taking care of a child for let's just say, hypothetically speaking, not even hypothetical, but real stories. But let's say I saw a story where a guy was taking care of a kid for like 15, 16 years. You're giving this child all of your resources, and then you end up finding out that you are actually not the father.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You've given up all of your resources, spending birthdays, just spending quality time.
Yeah, that's a
You know,
connection.
guiding this child, leading this child, and to find out that the child is not biologically yours. It's crazy, man. So what Black Man Travels is saying, yes, absolutely get that DNA test. It doesn't even matter how she feel about it, man, because you know what, man? You got to be real about it because you never know. As men, you could be in a situation like that and say, "Oh, well, it'll never happen to me. It'll never happen to you until it does happen to you."
Boom. Hold on. Big boss break. Those was bars, kings and dreams. You said it don't matter how she feel about it. You just got to be real about it. Oh man, bars from Kings and Dreams on Big Boss Real Talk. You should have been cammed up. You can use that for a clip, but it's all good. Oh man.
No, you can still use it for a clip. We could just turn it into a short or something.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm talking about you. I can use whatever.
Oh! I am gonna turn this into a short. But
you're not even cammed up. I mean, I guess you could use like B-roll footage or something like that.
Yeah, B-roll. Yeah, of course I'm a B-roll it. You know what I mean? You know.
But those are bars.
Yeah, man.
Bars.
Hey, man. Listen, you know, I apologize for not making it, but hey, you know what? I wanted to at least put some money in your bank, man. You know what I mean?
You did,
so,
man.
You know.
Hey, that's more important than me. Nah. That's what's up. No, like I say, that's why. Even though I sent you the link, and I did, I'm man of my word. I sent you the link. On top
You did.
of that, I followed up with a call too. I didn't just want to
You
send
did.
the link because so I actually gave you a call, and
Right, you did.
Yeah, so that's what's up. But it's all good, man. It's all good. I put in the word for you with Mr. Dennis Sperlin. He is aware of Teens with a Dream, and I'm aware of the super chat. Tizzy TV. Okay, obviously that's a YouTube channel. Tizzy TV, $5. I tell my sons frequent and start families overseas. I heard that. I would never want them to go through what I went through here, bro, honestly. Hey, that's an option. That's also what we say in the Passport Bros. That's also an option. At least you have the what? You have the option. What do you got? What do you guys say on that? So says the panel.
Definitely.
So,
whoever first, jump right on in.
That's what everything is.
Let Bass cook because I've been running my mouth. Go ahead, Bass.
It ain't. It's not even a notion. It's a movement. I mean, it's a movement that's happening. If you ain't seeing it happening, there's something wrong with you. Like your mind is just stuck in the hood somewhere. Because it's a movement. That's where the movement is going to. It's going to overseas. And is the economy, the way the economy and where money working is, the dollar's losing its value here because of this feminist movement, and men are starting to exit left. So when men exit stage left, they're taking resources with them.
Exactly. They don't think about that. They don't think about that.
But see, the thing about it is in America, women are the biggest consumers.
Yes, they are.
But the thing about it is, even though they're being the bigger consumers, they can't procreate without us. But we can. We can procreate elsewhere. They can't procreate without us.
No.
They can love on each other. They can try to check the sperm bank. That's about as far as they going. It ain't going no further than that. So we talking about 20, 30 years because you got to think about it. These people, they plan in 50 and 30 years increments. They don't just plan for like 10, 20 years.
Right.
We don't look that far. We be like, shit, I'd be dead by then. Hey, I don't give a damn. But they look at it in 30 and 40 years increments. 20, 30 years from now, when our kids are older, they'll be overseas. They'll be used to, point in case, Austin Holloman.
Point in case.
He's the example. 10 years from now, he'll have a movie out called Austin Holloman. They'll have a biography on him and his family, what he did, what he went through, and that he'll be the catalyst for our sons. He'll be the catalyst for that movement. You dig what I'm saying?
I can absolutely see that.
I'm telling you, that's gonna happen.
Years from now, it'll be a movie. I wonder who will play him. You get somebody to play him. Yeah, because it's still like a movement or whatnot.
Yeah, it's a movement.
Some people say it's not. If some people say it's not, but it is what it is. It's something. Something is definitely moving. Something is definitely happening. I have people in the streets here in Oakland, Bay Area, talking about passport stuff, and I just smile and grin. They don't even know who they're talking to.
It's definitely, just to kind of piggyback off of what Big Bass was saying, it's definitely a movement, right? And so in the midst of the conversation, at least from what I have caught, right, like everything that we talked about, whether it be co-parenting, whether it be traveling, we talk about forward movement, being forward thinking. So what does that mean? What does that entail to? All of that ties into is that we are thinking for the future, in the future, right? So what Big Bass just mentioned, as far as with Austin Holloman, having whether it be a movie, documentary, or whatever type series and things like that, like these things are going to happen. So so we're in 2023 now. So let's say by the time 2040,
yeah.
right? Yeah, about 2040-ish, 2045-ish or whatever. Like things are going to be looking a lot different because a lot of guys are going to start realizing their value. And I'm talking about quality guys. I'm not talking about low tier guys. I'm talking about, guys that are actually doing the things that they're supposed to do. The guys that are doing the things that they're supposed to do and they are realizing their value. Hey, you know what? I've tried to make these things work and these things are not working.
They're going to follow the blueprint that's being laid down now, right? That's being laid down by the likes of Austin Holloman. He's very relatable, I think, because he's young, right? It's one thing to see the old heads, the guys is 30s, 40s, and up, but to see a relatively young kid in his 20s, like 23 when he jumped off the porch. He just had a birthday, shout out to him, 24, but 23 when he jumped off the porch. That's like, wow. That's like, wow. Most black men are not going overseas like that at the age unless they were in the military, right? But on your own dime, to be 22, 23 years old, just winging it, jumping off the porch to go overseas, that's big, but that's laying the groundwork. A lot of people are seeing that. And like you said, give it 5-10 years, right?
Yeah.
Things are called what? It's called what? Trends. It's happening now in the short space of 18 months or 1 year. It's already happened. So think about 5, 6, 7, 10 years. Think about the trend.
Yeah, no, it's growing, man. I mean, I'm in a couple of WhatsApp groups with Austin, right? And I'm seeing younger and younger guys, right? Like guys under their 30s that are doing this. One of the pushbacks or like the critics or whatever would say, oh, guys in there like, 40s or 50s or 60s and things like that. And it's like, right, old heads, right? Right. And so, right. And so,
old head, but I'm a good looking old head, if I say so myself. But speaking, not I know you cooking. I gotta pay some bills. Shout out to
no worries, man.
And he said, if it ain't 7, it ain't culture. Shout out to fellas, Bass and Big Boss. Tired, just finished streaming myself. About to hit the bed. Shout out to the kosher clinician. He's another brother. I mean, I hit up a few. He's another brother I hit on the side to see if he wanted to come up.
I did kosher drop out. So
yeah.
That's another brother. Yeah.
You can go down the line. You gave a lot of drops. You gave talking about drops. Shout out to Bet Out of Debt, kosher clinician, Richie Rich rolled the tape. Obviously the big one. Zoom to Thailand. That's how me and you came in to contact with. And then you gave Bossy Boss the most classicest drop of all. You know what I'm gonna say, Big Bass? You know what I'm gonna say? This is what I'm gonna say, Big Bass. Hold on. What am I gonna say? What is Bossy Boss gonna say? Hold on. Up to this point, in my opinion, maybe I'm a little biased, but I think the best drop you did was this one at first. This is what I thought at first.
Who do the hiring? hiring in the firm. That's the boss, boss, boss. Who the man in Oakland? That's the boss, boss, boss. Lame talk, oh man, not the boss, boss, boss. Biggitty, wiggity, bossellini with the sauce, sauce, sauce. Travel bros catching flight, not for love, love, love. Bossellini up in here to bust it up, bub, bub. Talking dirty, you don't like it, hit the tub, tub, tub. TLC, keep it pop. I'm a thug, thug, thug. Real talk over here. We don't feel y'all. No. Real soft, pillow whisper. That's that squeal talk. Woo. I don't feel y'all, dog, like you real lost. Too much imitation talking, get you peeled off. Yeah, big bossellini, leany. He shrimp linguine. You never see me disappear like Houdini. Don't call me for no favors, let's just real talk. Straight up out of Oakland, that's that big boss. Who do the hiring and the fun? That's the boss, boss, boss. Who the man in Oakland? That's the boss, boss, boss. Lame talk, oh man, not the boss, boss, boss. Biggity, wiggity, bossellini with the sauce, sauce, sauce.
Oh man,
that's nice, man.
That's fire. That's fire. All I gotta say is when I come over mine, because Big Bass already done mine. Okay. Like and no one's heard it besides me and him. But when y'all hear it, woo.
Okay.
I think mine take the cake, man. But you know what? But that's a nice guy.
The only one that I think is better, or at least match it, is what he just did for the Blizzard King. But hey, Big Bass did it for you. I'm all ears. I can't wait to hear it.
Oh, trust me, you're gonna hear it, bro. Trust me, man. I can't wait for that one. Oh, and it's coming out with a video too. So that's the thing. Yeah, we gonna get the video. I gotta make sure everything is right, man. I'm just a perfectionist in that way, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
That sounds good. A lot of things you just gotta, I'm like that too, man. Just, gotta have a plan. Sometimes you gotta work under pressure. Like Big Boss just threw it out there. Look, man, you got 2 days, man. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Let me get in there. Let me grab my.
What you gonna do, Big Bass? You talk all that stuff. You Big Bass. You make the drop to Zoom to Thailand. You Big Bass. 2 days. Blizzard King. What can you do? And you know what he did? This is what you did. We're gonna run it back. This is what you did. You did this. Exclusive. Boom. Oh, gotta make it.
We do not care if y'all go out of the country to find y'all a wife who is traditional.
Every day, more lies. It's cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summon. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. It's cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. H-Town, that's the sound that we lean trig. You ain't know it by now, it's the Blizzard King bitch. So tired of these pros, I got nicotine fits. Every day they get exposed, kick them off the team shit. Uniform don't like it, well they take that bitch off. Got a whole different squad that'll take that bitch off and wear it like she mean it. I know the women seen it, talking shit like it's convenient. Keep riding European, off on that plane passport, how you feel? Talking about a real man, you ain't real. Not your hair, not your eyes. You don't like your skin, BBLs, you too lazy to take your ass to the gym. So trim while I trim, you are not a 10. Umbrellas, you look slutty. Baby, you ain't thick, your linebacker built with attitude, classless. First round pick, trick, you should have been drafted. Black men with options, know they watching. From DR to Columbia, you seeing a doctor. I'm here, she served me proper, she called me Papa. Spirit flight, wheelchair, while your ass is cocked up. Cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. Cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. Getting colder, Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder.
When you black women out there desperately looking for black men, they left.
Single mama drunk, oh, now
They
you
left.
getting sober. But it's over.
And it's only gonna get worse.
Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder. Don't need no man, so you getting a little bolder. Single mama drunk, oh, now you getting sober. But it's over, colder. Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder. Don't need no man, so you getting a little bolder. Single mama drunk, oh, now you getting sober.
Till you do.
But it's over.
You gonna be with Jesus. Hallelujah.
Praise Moses.
Wait a minute. Okay. I did not see that. That is fire. Nah, man. No, that is fire. But hey,
I got to give it up. Maybe because he had a video to it. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say he had a video to his. Even Bossy about to get that up to the Blizzard King, and he did that at the last minute. 2 days, Big Bass. I got Dennis Sperling on this Saturday, July 1st. It's like Thursday when I hit you. What can you do?
But Big Bass stay in the lab, man. Yeah. Like, when you have people that are dedicated and just want to just like continue to create, man. Like Big Bass is such a beast, dog. But check the back chat, Big Boss.
Yeah, okay, I will.
You want me to do that or no?
Okay. Oh, well, hold on. Back chat.
The back chat, yeah.
If you see, I don't know who you're referring to, but hold on. I have somebody.
I'm talking about kosher.
Okay, Kings. This is my show. Relax. You don't run my show, Kings and Dreams. So I was just about to say I have kosher clinician in the back. So stop trying to run my show. This is not your show. This is the Big Boss show. That being said, I'm going to bring on kosher clinician who's been waiting since I played the video. I just wanted the music video to be off. And then Kings kept talking and talking. I already know he's back here. I don't need you trying to run my show, Kings. This is my show. The kosher clinician.
What's going on, dog? Man. That hook that Bass did for Blizzard Kings off the truth, but that hook he did for me, man. I think it took it, man. That one he did for me.
Everybody,
man. No, I'm telling you, man, that hook he did. Now listen, that Big Boss Real Talk, that one is dope. It's one of the best ones I ever heard. It's one of the best I ever heard. One of the best. But I think I think he put the touch of the gods on that one he did for me, man. He let that one marinate and cook, man. I ain't never seen one that bad. That one when he said woo, he crushed it, man.
Run it right now. You got to cue it up. You can do a versus.
I don't have it. I don't have it in the system. I don't have it in the system so you can hear it, man. Not on my system.
I think we do have Big Bass Live on. With your permission, if he got it, he can run it, but it's your intellectual property.
It's up to him. I don't care. Go ahead.
Well, if you find it or whatnot.
But if you can't find it, don't worry about it. That's a jewel. That's a gem, man. I don't even want to. I really. That's like the pen of a gods, man. It was so dope. Play a little bit of it, Bass, man. That
drop got me a lot of backlash. Let me put it that way.
Wait. The coaches drop?
Because it was so dope. It was so dope. He man.
That drop got a lot of.
Oh man.
Listen, Bass showed me a lot of love, man. Bass took his time. Bass did that track like an old black woman in the South cooking collard greens, man. He just let it marinate, man. He just let it marinate with some strickling, strickle fat.
I heard most of it must have went on my radar. I know I heard it because I tuned into you before.
I'm on how Bass is one of my permit, but Bass is nasty, man. Bass is one of the underrated producers.
You got to get in line because Dennis Sperling hit me up again about you, Big Bass. Dennis Sperling just hit me up again, so you got to get in line.
Oh no, man. Look, Bass got me. They're going to get in line. I ain't getting in line.
I heard that.
Yeah, they're going to get in line. I've been rolling with Big Bass, my boy, man. That's one of my mercenaries, man.
Hey,
but I'm not gonna lie, man. When I heard that Big Boss, I was bouncing to it, man. That's one of the better ones, man. His work is lyrical. He's a lyrical genius.
I gotta take the cap off when you say that, because that's real talk.
Yeah, it's one of the best ones I heard. I like the little. That's the boss. It was dope when he did it.
You know what? That's what I like. I like the.
It had that Oakland. I like how he's able to capture the demographic in the area, man. That's what's so unique about what he did, man.
Y'all ain't heard. Hopefully, man. You know what's so crazy? I think I did one for everybody. I did one for Yoga. I just recently did one. For your guy here. You'll hear about it, El Guapo.
Right.
So, okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's dope. Super dope. I did one for Bruce Rain. Bruce Rain is off the chain. I forgot all about Bruce Rain.
Right.
Bruce Rain.
See, Baz, I've been giving you a lot of pub, man. I'm giving you all that pub, Baz, and now they're trying to recruit you, man. That's why I said after Big Boss, I wanted to keep you in the closet, man. You know, because you got so much talent, man. Everybody want to use you. So I'm going to be, man. You want to make another track for me, man? Because I'm a man of my word. I already told you, even behind the scenes, I told you I got one in the trap for you because right.
At the time I was going through some things. A lot of brothers don't, because a lot of times brothers, we as black men, we'll never tell fully what's really going on in our personal situation.
Right.
At the time when me and you went through, we conducted business, and at the time I was like still working on trying to come up with something for you because your situation was totally different from everybody else.
Right.
You have to understand, when I do stuff for Richie Mac's show, it's set in stone. I know what direction I'm going. I know what I can bring to him, and I know what I can.
Right.
So with you, it's a little different. It's like, hold up, man. Like, I can't come with what I bring with Richie. It's a different feel. It's a serious brother. So I got to come with something more serious. Big Boss is easy work. Big Boss, chest stuck out. He gonna chunk that. He gonna chunk it over his shoulder.
Wait a minute. I don't know if I like the sound of that.
He gonna chunk it over the shoulder, so it's easy. I can come from the bravado. He OakTown, Oakland. You know what I'm saying? We know the vibes. But you, it's a little different. Even with El Guapo, it's a little different. Y'all serious brothers. So I gotta come with something more serious. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, dig deep. I gotta dig a little deeper.
Yeah. Well, man, listen. I saw that look at his face, but you.
I like you, man.
But you did such a masterful job, man. I like the way you were able to feel the essence of the show and the artist. But Guapo heard it when I did it. I did a show with Guapo when I got my 7,000, and Guapo heard it. And I've been there. When Guapo did, after Guapo heard it, man, Guapo said to him, "Yeah, I got to get one like that, man." Guapo had to get one like the one you did with me, man, and because he probably figured out who did it because your style is. What did he tell you?
He told me. Matter of fact, when he came to me, and shout out to El Guapo, and I know he wouldn't have no problem with me saying this, but he told me, he said, I was with Kosher, and he played his drop, man, and I heard his drop. I was like, damn, like I like the direction he went with that. So man, I need something. I need something like that.
It's dope. Yeah, but listen, man, you are a lyrical genius. You underrepresented. You need to get your just due. I believe in you because you know how we do business, and you're brilliant, man. And the Blizzard King heard it yesterday, man. He was in the back bouncing to it. So I'm like, damn. I said, I'm gonna give you VIP service, man. Because
there you go. Yeah, Guapo. Okay.
Yeah.
I listen in. I said all good.
Yeah. But yeah, he's talented, man. You are talented. When you know what the second one you gave me, it was cleaner, but it didn't have as much bass as the first one.
Oh.
And so when I listened to it, when you said "woo," that's the part that really killed it, man. When you broke it down and you encompassed everything, 7/8, coach, the way you flipped it, man, it was dope, man. It was.
We gotta hear it. Do you have it queued up, Big Bass?
Yeah, go and play it.
Culture already said you can play
Well,
it.
let me do
Yeah, go and
this.
play it.
Let me do this. Then
Hey,
I'll
Big
let me
Boss.
get it real quick.
All right, go ahead, man.
Yo, hey, Big Boss, I have to jump off, man. But
Oh,
I
man.
appreciate you. I appreciate being on your platform, man.
It's all good. I'm gonna make you big for any final words.
Oh shit. You know what? Like I said, guys, you know, I'm Black Man Travels. I've been over 40 countries.
Wow.
I'm a single dad. You know, I raised my two sons. And again, I'm a strong believer in co-parenting. Just going back to the original topic, guys, just do whatever you can to be there for your kids, man. No matter where you are across the world, be there for your child or children, and try to have a relationship with their mother. Because at the end of the day, you guys, you can't do it by yourself. She can't do it by herself. So do it co-parenting style. With that being said, thank you for being, you know, thank you for allowing me to be on your platform, Big Boss. And I wish everyone a good night, man.
Yeah, salute, big brother.
Oh man,
All right, man.
You gotta have me on your platform one of these days, man. Return the favor. Had a Big Boss on Black Man Travels, not to be confused with Black Men Travels. Shout out to BMT.
Yeah.
Big Boss on Black Man Travels.
Yeah, like I said, I've been 40 countries deep. Everyone, people who know me. So it's like, you know, I got a website, blackmantravels.com. You know, I'm a photographer, videographer, digital nomad. You know, I focus on health and wellness, relationship and business overseas. I have 2 businesses overseas, and I'm a contractor in the IT world. So, you know, I'm going to Cuba in a few weeks. I'm looking forward to that, making my return trip back to Cuba. I was in Cuba back in 2017. So I was just going to go out there and see, you know, create some content. Hopefully I meet some other brothers out there and have a great time, man. But Big Boss, like always, see you on WhatsApp, man. You know, we're going to continue to do our jabs.
Yeah, we're gonna continue to fight on WhatsApp. Yeah, me and Black Man Travel, we go at it. We go at it, knuckle. So much so at one point you're like, man, you still gonna have me on the show? I said, of course, man. that's WhatsApp, you know. And family, sometimes family is gonna fight, you know.
Yeah.
You know, brothers and family and cousins. Sometimes we're gonna fight because we're both strong alpha men. He's very strong in his opinions. I'm strong in my opinion. But it's all love. It's all love.
Yeah.
Shout out to Black Man Travel.
And great job on the platform. Like I said, I was there from the beginning.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see your growth, man, and I wish you the best and nothing but success for you and each and everyone on the platform.
Same as you. All
right, later, man.
Peace. Black Man Travels, not to be confused with Black Men Travels. And we have, when it was left with 4, we have Kings and Dreams in the building with the culture clinician and the producer extraordinaire, Big Bass Life, who's queuing up the culture clinician's famous drop that's supposedly better than the Boss.
I think it's one of the best, man. I mean, yours is dope too. But that you've heard it before, Bass. You've heard it. That one they did with Dennis is good. But yeah, man, y'all ain't gonna be stealing. Big Boss, you get first dibs because you had him first. But I got
Richie Mack Zoom.
Well, Richie Mack had him first, but I gotta keep Bass a secret agent, man. I gotta keep him in a silo. I gotta keep him in a silo, man.
Silo in the chamber.
Yeah, I gotta keep him in the chamber because when that drop, yeah, it's I don't know how he do it, man. He's able to capture each channel, man. I call him Rogue, man, because I don't know how he do it.
Oh yeah, Rogue from the X-Men.
From the X-Men, he just touch it, man. He's able to feel it.
Touch somebody, that's bad.
Yeah, he's able to feel it, man. The way he encompassed the one I did, because when Richie heard it, Richie got jealous. Richie was like, man, that's why you make mine.
That's not like that. Shout out to Zoom, man. He always want the best of everything, man.
Right.
Man, you Zoom to Thailand, man. Damn.
But I told him, man, you know, he looked out for King Leo, man. So you know, when you're a Leo, you got to give me royal stuff, man. And he did it royal style. But you'll see when you hear it, man. Whenever Bass get it.
Y'all ready to hear it?
Yeah.
We are ready.
Let
Dreams.
I guess I can play it from my phone. Can I play it from my phone? Let me play it from my speaker.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Let me play it from my
Watches icon and icon play.
All right, let me see.
Okay, right for you. Even right now, your audio is kind of muted. So, like, what's going on?
Actually, I can play it. Hold on, I can play it from my phone.
My audio's muted.
I said muted, huh? I didn't mean muted. I meant like muffled. My bad. I said muted, right?
Oh, I'm gonna bring it up.
Okay. Yeah, my bad.
I can play it from. Let me see.
Okay, you can play it from where you at. Okay, that's cool.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find Home Bass. Hold
on. In the meantime, Ronnie. Okay, yeah. We starting 4th of July. Outside of my window, cherry bombs exploding, hitting our car alarm.
Can you hear it? It's on the muffler. Can you hear it?
Yeah, we can hear it. It might be a better quality if Bass can do it on his speakers.
Yeah. This is only the speakers, Bass. Do it on the speakers.
Let me do it from the speaker. It'd be a whole lot better.
Yeah, but I got to get some secret weapon stuff with Bass, man. I got to diversify, man. Because I got to keep that.
We got it already. Okay.
So the muffle.
Well. Yes.
The audio might not be as good as.
Don't sweat it, Bass. It's all right. Don't worry about it, Bass. They're here.
Go to his channel and check it out.
Yeah, you're here on my channel.
Yeah.
You're here on my channel. But anyway,
I take the word for it.
Yeah, but listen, man. Yeah, he's a genius.
Yes.
Like I said, the Zoom to Thailand one was good, but when he did yours, I remember when you were talking trash with Peso, man. It was so dope. And it's like you was on a mission. You know, it's the boss. The way he did it, man, it was just dope. But I haven't heard the one he did with Dennis, man. I got to go back and listen to that. I heard some of it. But
well, yes, I'm glad you asked because we're gonna listen to it yet again.
Play it again, boss.
And because my system is set up right, you're gonna hear it clear. I even got it in the where I could just play the song, but since it's a video, we might as well watch the video.
Okay.
But I got it early enough where I stripped the WAV file, and I could just play it as a song. But I might as well just do, since I got the video, we might as well do the video too.
Yeah, that's fine.
The video got some looks.
Right, yeah.
Here we go. We about to do it right about now. For the 4th time tonight, Big Bass's production for Dennis Sperling, the Blizzard King.
We do not care if y'all go out of the country to find y'all a wife who is traditional.
Every day, more lies. It's cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summon. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. It's cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. H-Town, that's the sound that we lean trig. You ain't know it by now, it's the Blizzard King, bitch. So tired of these pros, I got nicotine fits. Every day they get exposed, kick them off the team, shit. Uniform don't like it, well they take that bitch off. Got a whole different squad that'll take that bitch off and wear it like she mean it. I know the women seen it, talking shit like it's convenient. Keep riding European, off on that plane passport, how you feel? Talking about a real man, you ain't real. Not your hair, not your eyes. You don't like your skin, BBLs, you too lazy to take your ass to the gym. So trim while I trim, you are not a 10. 10. Umbrellas, you look slutty. Baby, you ain't thick. Your linebacker built with attitude, classless. First round pick, trick, you should have been drafted. Black men with options, know they watching. From DR to Columbia, you seeing a doctor. I'm here, she served me proper. She called me Papa. Spirit flight, wheelchair, while your ass is cocked up. Cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuel try to love you. I wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold. Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. Cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuel try to love you. I wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold. Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. Getting colder. Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder.
When you black women out there desperately looking for black men, they left. They left. And it's only gonna get worse.
Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder. Don't need no man, so you getting a little bolder. Single mama drunk, oh now you getting sober. But it's over, colder. Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder. Don't need no man, so you getting a little bolder. Single mama drunk, oh now you getting sober.
Till you do.
But it's over.
You gonna be with Jesus. Hallelujah.
Praise Moses. Oh man.
Oh, Big Bass is true, man. Big Bass is a 5-star recruit, man. Big Bass has been recruited for LSU, man. He's
played that about 4 times. That's like the 4th time he played.
Man, he's a 5-star recruit, man. We're gonna have to get him a record deal, Big Boss. Man, we gotta get him. But I gotta keep him in the silos, man.
All in the video.
I told him he was.
Where the Big Boss real talk.
Listen, Big Boss. I told him he was so talented, man. I said you like a weapon of mass destruction, man. I gotta keep in the silos. Cause once you get out, man, that gospel singer say the secret is out. Vanessa Bell Armstrong said the secret is out. But Big Bass, that was dope, man. That was dope, man. That was dope, man. That was dope, and I'm glad you're getting the publicity, man. You know, because when I play your hook, when Bass play it, I mean, we don't know it's you, but we know it's you because you got your Big Boss swag, man. And I'm glad you're getting your due just, man, because you deserve it, man. You're a talented brother. Very talented, man.
Appreciate you.
Very talented, man.
Yes, sir.
But that's I appreciate you brothers, man, because if it wasn't for you brothers doing what you're doing and giving me the opportunity to kind of like just add a little sauce for what you got going on, you know what I'm saying? Because you know I don't think the drop is as significant as the individual that's behind it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was trying to tell Richie, so to speak, like, you know, the words and the kind of sound, and I could see the way Boss was looking like, man, that sucks because it's different. It's a different sound, it's different, and if that's not your taste in terms of like, you know, the sound and the way, the flow and everything, because I changed up, like on Dennis, kind of changed up, went to like that southern drawl, man, you know, H-Town, you know.
Right. You were able to, when you did Big Bosses, I heard Cali swag. When you did Dennis, I heard Houston. When you did mine, I felt that Leo swag.
Yeah.
Plus that intellectual flavor. Plus that Marvin Gaye, man. You wrote. Listen, man. You gotta, man. I'm telling you, man. Listen. When Big Bass said "woo," when he added that hook to it, I said, "That's it." A lot of you not Big Boss. I listen to that clip like damn 9 times, 20 times, walking up the street bouncing. Every time I hear it, man, I said, "This dude." Woo! Man, you gotta listen. No disrespect, and maybe I'm being biased. I think yours and mine, Boss. It's right up there, but I like the. Maybe I'm just being biased. The one he did for me is off the chain. He put his heart and soul in that.
I gotta hear it.
He took his time, man. He took his time, man.
Big Bass and whatever, whatever. But I gotta hear it.
But Bass, we're gonna do some more projects behind the scenes, man. But, you know, Bass is intellectual. We're gonna do some more projects, man, because like I said, you're getting out there now. So I gotta go. I gotta go put you on layaway, man, because you're a 5-star recruit, man.
Money talks, not like that. But no, the man needs to be compensated.
He needs to be compensated, man. He needs to be compensated.
I want bigger things for him. It's funny. I want the best of both worlds. I want Big Bass to get real big, make a whole lot of money, and then not forget boss. So I want the best of both worlds. I want him to get all. I want him to make all the money he can make on everybody else, and then don't forget about the boss.
Yeah, well, I feel the same way. I hope he don't get so big. He forget me, man.
Yeah. Don't get so big.
Don't forget the little folk. If I can call you, don't say, "Look, man, you gotta talk. You gotta go do my publicist." He'll be like, "You got."
Man, that's when I was trying to come up. I made it now, man. Kosher who? Yeah. He gonna say Bass. He gonna say we got to go do his. He gonna say we got to go do his publicist. Big Boss. Oh man, call my secretary, man.
That's not me, man. I'm New Orleans to the heart, man. That means I'm solid on. I'm standing 10 toes on solid ground, man. Ain't nothing. You know, listen. I'm trying to tell you, I've been around iconic figures, brother. Iconic figures, and brothers just don't understand. Like, I've been around iconic figures, bro. Like, I'm with
Willie D, Scarface, Ghetto Boy.
My close friend, one of my best friends, is a millionaire. He got millions of dollars, bro. He's driving $300,000 cars. You know what I'm saying? Now, just because he's my friend, mean that his money is my money,
right?
Or his reputation is my reputation. I have my own reputation, but because I'm around these, I know how to humble myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. And I'm still, I'm still growing. I got that fire within. I want the bag too, but not at the expense of selling my character, my personality, and who I am as an individual. Right. Because I've been knowing this brother. I'm telling him, I've been knowing him way before it was a Big Bass doing music on YouTube. I was watching him way before then. You know what I'm saying? I've been paying attention. So now that I'm getting a little, people are paying attention, appreciating what I'm doing. That's cool. I appreciate it. And, I'm going to still be the same individual. But everybody not going to be able to get as close to me as the original brothers like Kosher. And because I'm telling you, man, listen, that's one thing, man. When you in your worst moments, you appreciate individuals that come through in the clutch, so to speak. Right. You know what I'm saying? That come through in the clutch, and they don't even know they coming through in the clutch. They just, hey, bro, I'm showing some appreciation. Man, look, man, that means everything.
Yes, sir.
That means everything, Mm-hmm. But it's more worth it. Man, listen, I make 10 to 20 different tracks probably within a week. So I need to have something to do. I need to have something to do with them. Like I can't sit and wait. Just don't get me wrong. I love Zoom to Thailand. I love doing that. That's a mainstay. But hey, man, come on with them ideas. Let me go to work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. But I appreciate it.
Yeah. But you one of the real ones, man. When I heard Bass's, like I said a while ago, I heard when he said it's the boss. When it's like he was declaring war to Peso, man. I'm like, damn, I said that was the real deal, man. And then you just took off, man. You just took off, man. So you're definitely a lyrical genius, man. How you do it got to be a gift of God, man. You just know how to study it, to feel it, size it, and just go with it, man. So that's a talent, man.
Yeah.
That's definitely a talent, man. But listen, go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, we giving Big Bass his flowers right now, and I have another song from Bass that he did for me back in the middle of my fight. You're funny. This is how dope Big Bass is. I had got into it with somebody. Shout out to Kings and Dreams. I was on Kings and Dreams show, and we had a panel, and a guy got up there, Khalil or whatever, and he was just talking so much smack, and he was sitting in the dark, and we told him to cam up. He wouldn't come into the light, so I just started calling him a candlelight band. Don't you know, Big Bass, he was ready to ride. He hit me on the side after the stream. He said, man, that was very disrespectful the way dude got at you. He was all in the candlelight. He was all in the dark. He said, man, I'm going to make a diss song for him, against him for you. I didn't even ask him for that. And so it was so dope. I made a video with it. But because it was a diss song, I used it against Peso Man too. And it's dope. And since I got it queued up, I'm going to play it right now. So he called it Tiki Torch Nigga. Because in the video, I don't know if Kings and Dreams remember, we was on the panel, it was like 3 or 4 of us. Shout out to Crypto. Los was on there that night. Okay, Kings dropped off. Okay.
Give me 1 month. Give me 1 minute, brother. I'm gonna get you back. Give me 1 minute. Don't go nowhere.
Oh yeah. So this Khalil guy here pulled up. He was I think he was talking a lot of smack in the comments, like a lot of trolls do. So Kings brought him up, and then he got on the panel talking smack. You can see all of us clearly like now, but he was the only one sitting in the dark. You can barely see him. He was sitting in the dark, and way behind him was a tiki torch. So he thought he was slick. I said, bro, cam up. Why you need to see my face? I said, especially you talking shit. We all in the light, cam up. He wouldn't cam up. So I called him a candlelight nigga. Anyway, Big Bass hit me up. He said, man, I'm a ride on him. So I'm gonna play the song right now. It's called Tiki Torch Niggas. Let me turn it up. I remember it, and I got it queued up because I got all the songs queued up right here. Big Bass like Tiki Torch Nigga.
YouTubing under moonlight. You suckers need moonlights. When you calling in the dark, nigga need to cam up. Where they do that in New York? Nah. YouTubing under moonlights. You suckers need moonlights. When you calling in the dark, nigga need to cam up. Where they do that in New York, talking Tiki Torch niggas, 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 Tiki Torch niggas. I am a boy, Damon. Tiki Torch niggas, 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 Tiki Torch. Where they do that in New York? We don't pillow talk or whisper with the homies. No red light specials, all about our lonelies. Uncle Sam can't make you one of the homies. Talking practice, enlist the phony. Grown man talk just as real as it get. We don't speak in darkness behind silhouettes. Niggas start barking like they from the Jets. Cam up, man up when you on the set, yeah. Tiki Torch niggas, 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 Tiki Torch. Where they do that in New York? Nah. Tiki Torch niggas, 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 Tiki Torch. Where they do that in New York? Nah.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope. That's real dope.
He did that off the cup. As soon as he saw that stream,
right.
He felt the way. He said, "Boss, that was hella disrespectful. I got it, man. I ran it, and then I double used it. I used it against Peso."
Right. You know what, man? Listen, boss. I got a show, man. That clip is so dope. With your permission, I would love to use it with your permission, but. That clip is so dope, boss. There was a guy that came on my stream, man, and I'll let you guys look at him. I do it, and I think I showed it to Bass, and a guy came on, man, playing with himself, trying to get my stream. Yeah.
Oh, trying to get you shut down. I hate that. Oh.
Right, and it was weird. I'm like, what man does that, man? That's weird. And when you see it, I'm not gonna judge nobody. I'll let you see it one day. But when you see it, you make your own decision. Actually, when I do the thumbnail, you tell me who you think it is. And I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to say nothing else. I ain't going to say nothing else. But I'm not going to say nothing else because I'm not going to judge nobody. But when you see it, because it's called exhibitionism, and that's weird. I was telling boss, I worked in law enforcement. I used to be a CO man for 2 years. I did 7 years. 2 years with mental health, 7 years Department of Justice. I did like 9 years, as an officer, man. Often, with juveniles and also with adults. And what man would do that, man? That's weird to me.
Right. You sex playing. Man.
What grown man does that? That's weird. That's weird to me, man. So yeah, man, that was dope, man. Off the cusp, man. That was man, you talented, man. You're a talented dude.
Man.
You're a talented dude, boss. So
they say nothing about it.
Listen. With your permission, boss, or I would love to use that one time, man, for that show.
Okay.
With your permission.
Oh, the Tiki Torch.
Yeah, that Tiki Torch.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. I send it to you.
Yeah,
I send it to you.
That Tiki Torch.
Yeah, you know what? Because it can work. It worked multiple ways. Right.
That Tiki Torch is nasty, man.
Yeah.
You should. He should. Sometimes some of your best talent, man, is hidden talent. And this dude
Right.
is a hidden gem, man. He's a hidden gem. But Bass and Boss, I gotta go, man. I love you guys, man. I'm tired, man. I just did a 3.5-hour stream with Dre. We killed it, man. We were talking about how guys gotta transform. And
hold on, I'm gonna make you big, and you can say your closing words and lessons to live by.
well, yeah. The lesson to live by is simply this, man. You know,
Yes, sir.
you know, if men want to become the better versions of themselves, they gotta transform, and they gotta recuse themselves of the lies that have been transmitted against them by so many agents that don't deem them any good. One of the things I talked about, Bass, in the past, I said there are 7 steps that a man must go through in order to become optimized. And one of those 7 steps is world travel. Once men can succinctly travel and see the world for what it is, they will no longer be under the illusion of having top tier women. And I think when men begin to do that, Bass, they'll not only raise their standards, but they'll start having expectations greater than what they have in America. So yeah.
I agree.
Boom.
Yeah.
Shoot, allow me to go refill my coffee. That's what's up. Yeah, so you did a 3-hour stream with Andre Love Crossing Borders.
Yeah. It was nasty, man. Y'all go check it out. We were talking about. I said roll out. You know, when you saw Optimus Prime, he said roll out. Roll out. And
80s, man.
yeah, roll out. Y'all got to go. Y'all got to go check it out. It was dope, man. I put my heart into it. I crushed it. And you know what? The thing with me, man, I'm somewhat like Bass, but not the lyrical genius, but I'm more or less the producer. I can think of something from the top of my head, man, and I can make it happen. I can do it off the cusp. And so it was predicated on the lives of Rebecca Lynn Pope and how a lot of women in these spaces, not all, but you got a lot of women in these spaces, they're Decepticons. And just like Bass, you grew up in church, they transformed themselves into an angel of light. And you know, just like an angel of light, that's how the Transformers are. They use deception. Bass, you know what, man? You might have to do one, man, about the Transformers, man. That's what you need to do. Yeah, you might. Yeah, Bass, man. That's the next one. The Tiki Torch is dope. I love that. But Bass, I'm gonna have to get with you, man. Bass, I just got a vision. Bass. I got a kosher vision. I got a kosher vision, Bass. We're gonna have to do one about the Transformers, man. We're gonna have to do one about the Transformers.
Hey, I gotta get my own stuff a plug.
Yeah, get yourself plug. Write it down, Big Boss.
Ideas happen on Big Boss Real Talk.
Write it down. Yeah, I already see the vision, Dre. I see the vision, Bass. I see it, man. I'm gonna get behind you behind the scenes. We'll say the Big Boss. Make sure you put Big Boss in the hook, man. We're gonna kill it, man. We're gonna kill it. It's about Transformers and some of these women in male spaces, man. We're gonna kill it, man. But anyway, guys, I love you guys, man. Kings and Dreams, thank you, brother. And
man, salute. Hey, Kosher, really quick. Dre and I, we did a live on Tuesday, kind of talking about some of the things that you were talking about with Dre tonight. I only caught like a little bit, like maybe about 30 to 45 minutes, but we were talking about some of the same things that you were talking about, and I did a live with him on Tuesday.
Cool.
So, and that was almost about 4 hours actually.
Yeah. Drake can talk, man. Did you see the show? Did you see the show tonight?
Well, yeah, I only saw maybe about like 45 minutes though.
Okay, you saw the opening.
Yeah, I saw the opening, but yes, I am gonna rewatch it though.
You saw them effects.
Yeah, I did.
Go check it out, big Bass. You'll see it, man.
Check it out.
I'm gonna check it out tomorrow. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow on the Sunday. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow in the daytime while I'm doing some housework. I'm just
Right. All right. Well, Bass, go check out the show I did tonight, and that'll give you an idea, Bass, how to flip it, man, how to flex. All right.
That's the best.
All right, man. Listen, guys, I gotta go. I'm tired, man. Love you guys. Y'all take care, man. All right, brother.
Finition 777.
All right, salute.
No doubt. 777, brother.
It ain't kosher. What did you just throw up, man? I threw up 7. Oh, okay. You did so fast. Yeah, the 7, man. That's what's up. Then it was 3. Boss and a King.
I gotta go back in the lab, man. I was doing some work. Remember I was telling you behind the scenes that I'm doing some work for
a big person, yeah. Yeah.
X.
You told me behind the scenes. Yeah, she
Mhm.
told me. She told me.
And they are like they paying like they win.
Woo, oh, that's what's up. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go, Big Bass. Yeah, man. But yo, I am about to drop though, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was gonna play. I already seen your stuff. I was gonna play it. Then I heard you say, "Well, ain't nobody ever heard it." I said, "Well, nah, I guess I'm not gonna play it." I'm not
Nah, not yet, not yet, not yet.
I was gonna play it right here.
Nah, not yet, not yet,
But,
not yet, man. Cause what I want to do, like the live stream that I'm gonna do it on, like I'm actually gonna have you like as my guest on that, on that stream, and then we're gonna like break everything down, like why you did this, why you did that, or things like that. Like it's gonna be dope, bro.
I got you. And I mean, some people. One thing I learned, like you don't operate on. I don't operate on my time. I gotta operate on your time. You know what I'm saying? And it's not your obligation to tell people what your financial situation or what whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be, it's just the time gotta be suitable for you. Whenever the time is right, you'll know. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no rush. It's never been a rush for me.
Yeah.
Because I always you know what I'm saying? I always got work going on, always got stuff going on. But my thing is just, I want to hit it. I just want to hit it when it's fresh, when it's fresh and it's on. Because, when people hear it, it's going to be fresh anyway. There ain't nobody ever heard it.
Right, exactly. And well, the thing is on my end, right? So what I wanted to do was, I had like 3 or 4 trips planned, and then I was gonna do it right after, a certain trip that I was gonna go to. But like we love family, right? And sometimes when things happen with family, you gotta stand tall and you gotta be able to back them because you know what? As much as we love traveling, we don't have our family forever, but those countries are going to be there forever. So family takes precedent over that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. But always remember this. As we grow, and and that's channel included, time becomes limited. Now
it does.
I'm gonna start traveling, and I'll be like in Thailand coming up soon. I got some more trips slated. I even got some commercials that I'm doing. A couple of TV shows, soundtrack for TV shows, and God willing,
there we go.
I don't know. I'm finna be, hopefully I can get with DJ. I mean, with DS, with Dennis Sperling, and we can kind of figure some things out. But that's behind the scenes. But I'm just saying, I'm trying to. Everybody I really did stuff for, day ones, I still got it. You know what I'm saying? So everything else is
for
just.
Sure.
So even with you, I talked to you. I made that, made it clear like this what it is. But it's all good. Nah, it's Oh yeah, man. Well, you already know, brother. We family, man, and I got, man. Listen, man. I'm gonna be utilizing you, more often because I got things in the works, man. You know what I mean? But so, like I mentioned, not necessarily a setback because I don't want to make family things seem like that. But thing is, some things just take precedent. But things are good now. So I'm back comfortable and I'm gonna be in Cuba, at the end of this month, and with Black Man Travel. So it's gonna be a vibe, man. So when I come back, we gonna hit him over the head, man. Trust me, I can't wait, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big boss, I gotta check out my brother. I got some work to do, man. But I sure appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you. Great show. Man, opportunity knocks, man. You better be ready to answer. And I was, I'm here. I appreciate you, bro. We need to get your numbers up. He right. And
man, you sitting at 13K, ain't you?
Man, you've been me? Oh, I'm still I'm teetering around. What am I at? 13 or 14? I don't know. I forgot, man. I stopped paying attention because I've been so disgruntled and upset with this YouTube algorithm and how, not really algorithm, but it's just how they've been doing me. You know, certain videos get ready to take off, they'll pull a plug on it.
Oh man.
Certain shorts get ready to take off, they'll pull a plug on it. You know what I'm saying? Like that goes
Yep.
with everything. They've been playing with my channel, like, you know, they've been like, I got off of one strike, then some nowhere came and strike my channel. I'm like, who is this dude? Like, I don't know, who are these people like striking my page, you know, like who? And I just think it's part of YouTube, whatever they do. So, but I haven't been tripping about it. I still drop and do what I do. So, like I said, I haven't really gained any major checks from YouTube.
Oh,
I ain't got any, matter of fact, I haven't got one check from YouTube.
Wait a minute. Okay, Big Boss Break, before you go. You are monetized. Are you monetized? Do you have the you have the watch hours?
Yeah.
You know you got
all
the
that.
subscribers because you got like a 13K, but you have the watch hours.
Yeah, I got 14.
You got 14K. 14K subscribers. My bad. I took a whole 1,000 away. You got the watch hours.
14.600 and let me look at it. Yeah,
14.6? All right, 14 and a half. That's what's up.
You might be right. I might be wrong.
I haven't looked in a couple of days. Can't quite see it. So what does it say? It's good. Okay, 14,677. Wow.
Nice, man.
So,
Nice.
That's what's up, man.
I remember before you even got the 1,000. It was taking you a long time to get 1,000. Everybody passing ball. King's about to pass Bossy Ball, so that's cool. That's okay. It is what it is. But Ronan Traveler Alex said, congratulations, Big Bass, big things, brother. Yo, Bass, before you leave, I want to go ahead and play the song for the health channel you made. I don't know if we're going to say this is the final version. I like it. But since we
I know we got to do some revision and some other stuff you want to done. So, you know, that's good. I'm going to go back and do that.
Right.
And,
but you know what? I don't mind. I want to run it real quick before you get off. And I just got some of my merch for that channel. Right here, Big Boss Real Talk. Very similar to my regular name, but you see, it got the heart and health talk. Big Boss Health Talk. Make myself big. But I'm gonna go ahead and run this song real fast for you get off. I have it queued up.
We do not care if y'all
that
go
ain't
out of
it.
the country
My bad.
to find y'all.
That's not it. So it must be this. Is this one?
We do not care if y'all go.
Wait a minute. Oh man, I guess it didn't take. I could have sworn. Oh, I know what happened. My bad. Hold on 1 second. Before you leave, hey, cook a little longer. Hold on. Let me set it up. Hold on.
But yeah, Kings, whenever you're ready, man, come with them. You know, come with them bids, man. We can make it happen. Because I want to see you. I want to see you win, brother. I've been rooting for you, and you know, every time you pop up on your lives, I'll pop over there, give it a like. I'll sit over there and check it out. I think your last live, I think you had Andre. Was it Andre? Was it Andre on your last live? Just a night ago.
So this week, I had Andre. So I had Andre on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and then I did Austin. It was early Friday.
Yeah, Austin Holloman. Yeah. It was early in the morning. It was
That's right. You did pop in. Yes, thank you, bro.
I left a message and I bounced. It was early in the morning. I had to take my.
So the thing is, Big Bass, he is in a 7-hour time difference from the East Coast. So it was 5 in the morning for me. It was 12 noon for him. So that's why, like, he's wide awake. I was half asleep, babe. But I made it work, man.
Yeah. Because I was up early in the morning. I was getting ready to put in some work, and I looked up. I said, "Damn, Kings of Dreams on. It's early live." So I listened a little bit. I gave it a like, sent a message, and
Thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man.
You know, I'm always all the day one brothers. Even shout out to crypto.
Yeah.
Yeah, my man Los. Yeah.
Los sent me some business, man. I appreciate it, Los. He know what I'm
Oh,
talking
wow.
about. Los Crypto out there in Colombia, man. I appreciate it, man. He sent me some work. I sure appreciate it. That's a good way to good return on your investment. So, I appreciate the work he sent to another content creator or, so that was a good thing. And yeah. So yeah, we on it popping. Did you find that?
Yeah. You know what? The file was different. I never
Yeah,
can't
it's
quite.
a different file. Yeah. I gotta
Yes.
send you the whole file. I gotta send you the file. I gotta
Oh,
dump it. Remember? I sent it
yeah.
to you on the Snapchat through a recording
Yeah.
through the
But I pulled
speaker.
it. I pulled it and I downloaded it into my laptop, to my hard drive, and then went into whatever to get it. But it's not showing up because it's type of file. I could convert it, but it's not that deep
Yeah,
because
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you because I gotta revise and do some stuff to it anyway. But
anyway,
I'll
yeah,
send
you
it
do
to you.
anyway.
Yeah, the
But
health.
I just
And I
like
like that.
I got
I like
some of
that
my merch.
beat. Yeah, I like that.
I got some of my merch for it already. The new health channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Big Boss Health Talk. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope with the heart.
With
Big
the
boss
heart
talk.
and
Yeah.
and the weights instead of the microphone. Because my regular thing is the microphones, but this is
Yeah.
the dumbbells and whatnot, and then the plus. The video game health. Always the green plus. The video
Yeah.
game health. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
No, that is dope. I like it a lot.
Right on. But outside of that, man, I'm gonna let you go. Then I'm about to land the plane. I'm gonna let you go. Me and Kings, and then I'm gonna let him go.
Kings. I'll
So
get at you brothers later, man. I sure appreciate it, man. Great live, man. Appreciate it with the Dennis Perlin hook. I mean, it's all good,
Yes,
man.
sir.
You hear what I'm saying? So I will bid you brothers in adieu. I sure appreciate you. That's what it is.
that's what it is. H-Town, stand up. Big Bass
Word.
Live. Then it was Boss and King, a boss and a king. Oh man, I think we did this before a couple weeks ago, man.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did, brother.
Yeah, man. So so what time is it out there? It's a little after midnight for you, right?
Yeah, it's at the midnight, man. So I was saying, I'm about to land the plane myself.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What I did want to say in my final words is, I didn't catch all of the live stream, but I did catch when it comes to the co-parenting aspect, right? And I
Yeah.
think that is important, man, because children, they need their mothers and their fathers. Guys, listen, I know it's tough, especially in the United States, right? They give like they lean towards the woman. We talked about that even with the government. Like I haven't really spoken about that publicly, but trust me, man, they try to do the same thing to me. Like I coach my son's football team, and I see, my son is with me 4 days out of the week. So if they could do it to someone who has a kid most days out of the week, they're gonna try to do it to everybody, man. So the thing is, man, you just stay on top of that, man. Just stay on top of it and really just try to work it out with the kid's mom. But if it doesn't, like, you see something, get an inclination in your head, go to the courthouse and put yourself on child support, man. Get anything legal documentation, legal, because that's all what the court respect. Like,
Right.
even if she says, "Oh, I'm putting you on child support" or whatever, and then you're like, "Oh, you know what? No, we could work it out," and you end up giving her money and stuff like that. Like, what the child support office, here's what they don't tell you. Like, it is actually called a gift unless you actually label what you are sending her child support or CS.
Oh man, a gift.
And yes, it is. And I'll actually want to have another conversation about this, whether it be on my channel or your channel, where I'm actually am cammed up. So guys, I apologize I'm not cammed up because I was ill prepared and that's on me. So I apologize. But the thing is, I still want to get that message out there to y'all because that's important for men. So if you are not sending, if you are sending a woman money, your child's mom, ex-wife, whatever she is, the mother of your children or child, and you're not labeling it child support, They are counting it as a gift, and you can be in the arrears. And so, guys who want to travel, you're like, oh man, I just sent her a lot of money or whatever. And then you come to court, and then you're flabbergasted because it's like, oh, I sent her X, Y, and Z. Oh, but you didn't label it child support. You didn't label it child support.
No, sir. You gave a gift. Different category. It does not go to her child support. You gave her a gift. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. And so I definitely want to come back on here cammed up so where I can actually reiterate these things, but I still want to have the message out there. So for who all is listening, please take heed to that, man. Take notes. If pass it down, because that is important, man. Because like they try to make men lose here.
They try to make men lose.
Yeah, man. And those are really my final thoughts. When it comes to that, man. Great show. I'm glad that you had Dennis Burley, man. Big Boss is the actual plug, man. Seriously, man. So keep in contact with Big Boss, man, and make sure that you guys subscribe, man, because his channel should be huge. Like Big Boss should be.
Hold on again. Big Boss break. I'm gonna make you big. You need to say that again for the people in the back.
What I said is that Big Boss should be huge. What I mean is like huge. Like Big Boss needs to be
104. What the hell is going on? This is a motherfucker thing. 2000. Oh man. All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Big Boss needs to be. Big Boss needs to be teetering on 100K or at least at 100K, man. And y'all guys need to really be watching the videos. I mean, I understand you guys are participating in the chat, but there needs to be some more super chats, some more likes in the video. Share the video. And the thing is, what you guys don't realize is that the super chats are cool, but we actually get more revenue when you guys like the video and share the video.
Tell him. Told you, boy. Tell him.
All right. Man, salute to Big Boss. I appreciate you for having me on here, man. My brother. Man, thank you so much, man. Have a great night, man. And we gonna talk on the back end so we can have a conversation about these things, man. Because men, we need to be prepared when these things come. We got to be forward thinking in anything and everything in life. Salute and stay purposeful.
Oh man, purposeful. And he been saying that for day one. And that is his saying. Stay purposely.
Yes, sir.
King with a dream. Sometimes you see, hey, that's what happens when you have two alpha personalities, a king and a boss. Oh man. Just have to remind my kingly brother that this is my show. But shout out to Kings and Dreams. All respect. I love this guy. I helped him hit his 1,000.
Love you too, bro.
I helped him hit his 1,000. Now he doubled it to 2,000, and now he's teetering on passing the boss. Much respect to Kings and Dreams. His editing got a lot of better. The production got better. He got dope fire shorts. Man, he's really coming up. So all love and respect to Kings and Dreams on YouTube,
yes, sir, man.
And IG. Oh man.
YouTube, IG, my TikTok is over 2,000. For whatever reason, I'm actually locked out of my TikTok account. But but TikTok is on, it's Kings and Dreams. So if you guys want to check, listen, on all platforms is all Kings and Dreams. I even have a Facebook, Kings and Dreams. I'm building that up, man. And I got my website that's coming. You know what I mean? So, I got a lot of things coming. Second channel that's coming, man.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
The Kings and Dreams about to take over, man.
Man, listen, man. I may be new to this, but I'm true to this, man. So that's that.
And that's real talk. Stay purposely purposeful.
Salute, man. Salute. Stay purposely purposeful, man. I'm out. Big Boss, hit me up whenever you land the plane. I'm gonna keep watching though.
All right, man. Thank you for pulling
Salute,
up,
brother.
Kings with a dream. Oh man, that's what it is, man. We done rocked out almost 3.5. Again, shout out to the homie Blizzard King. Dennis Sperling came through. He rocked out with Boss for a whole hour. He said he was going to give me 30 minutes, 45 minutes. He rocked out with Boss for a whole hour. Didn't have to do it. Shout out, much respect to Dennis Sperling, the Blizzard King. And we had in the chat, even the lead attorney pulled up in the chat. That was dope. Next time, hey, I'm coming for you, Lee. I'm coming for you. Boss will have the lead attorney on his channel for one day. That's what it is. Thanks everybody for coming out, rocking out. You guys are some real ones. I appreciate everybody who stuck around and watched this stream. I really appreciate everyone who super chatted. Didn't get a lot of those tonight, but that's okay. I know you could be anywhere else on YouTube, be anywhere else on a Saturday night, right? Not even on YouTube on a Saturday night. A lot of people going live. I do my little ones too. You know, I put a lot of work into it. You know what I'm saying? I do my little graphics in the back. You know what I'm saying? I had the little music in the back. You know, I do my little ones and twos. Trying to be creative. And we're gonna do it a while longer. But we don't get these numbers up after an X amount of time. I will not stay. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, y'all. I'm just gonna leave it there. But with that being said, Big Boss also got to be more consistent. Big Boss got to put out more videos than once a month, twice a month. Just relying on it on Saturday stream. So I get that. So Big Boss is gonna do another super duper push, content push. And after this content push, I'm gonna look at the numbers. And what it is what's going to be, right? With that being said, thank you guys for coming out, rocking with the Biggitty, Iggitty, Bossy Boss Oleany, cooking with what? Gas Oleany fire content. Boom, boom, boom. Be going out like this.
Who do the hiring and the firing? That's the boss, boss, boss. Who the man in Oakland? That's the boss, boss, boss. Lame talk, oh man, not the boss, boss, boss. Biggity, wiggity, boss, Oleany with the sauce, sauce, sauce. Travel bros catching flight, not for love, love, love. Boss Oleany up in here to bust it up. Bub, bub. Talking dirty, you don't like it, hit the tub. Tub, tub. TLC, keep it pop. I'm a thug, thug, thug. Real talk over here. We don't feel y'all. No. Real soft, pillow whisper. That's that squeal talk. Woo. I don't feel y'all, dog, like you real lost. Too much imitation talking, get you peeled off. Yeah, Big Boss Oleany, he shrimp linguine. You never see me disappear like Houdini. Don't call me for no favors, unless it's real talk. Straight up out of Oakland, that's that big boss. Who do the hiring and the fun? That's the boss, boss, boss. Who the man in Oakland? That's the boss, boss, boss. Lame talk, oh man, not the boss, boss, boss. Biggity, wiggity, Boss Oleany with the sauce, sauce, sauce.
Oh man. And I know we played it 4 times, but since this is the Blizzard King show, we're going to go out with the video one more time for your mind, and I'm going to cut the stream. So for the last few people watching this right now, we about to end this stream with the Dennis Sperling video made by Big Bass. Ha, look at you, Pax. God bless you, Bishop Big Boss. Oh, man. And Mr. at the top of my list, the plug, you know it. But yeah, like I said, blah, blah, blah. We about to go out one more time. I think this is like the 5th time playing a video drop made by Big Bass Life for Dennis Sperling. After this point, I will no longer play it on my channel, but you most likely are going to keep seeing this video on Dennis Sperling's channel. So this would be the last time I would play this video on my channel. We're going to rock out. And you can watch it one more time right about now. Hold on. Let me set it up.
We do not care if y'all go out of the country to find y'all a wife who is traditional.
Every day, more lies. It's cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summon. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. It's cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. H-Town, that's the sound that we lean trig. You ain't know it by now, it's the Blizzard King bitch. So tired of these pros, I got nicotine fits. Every day they get exposed, kick them off the team, shit. Uniform don't like it, well they take that bitch off. Got a whole different squad that'll take that bitch off and wear it like she mean it. I know the women seen it, talking shit like it's convenient. Keep riding European, off on that plane passport, how you feel? Talking about a real man, you ain't real. Not your hair, not your eyes. You don't like your skin, BBLs, you too lazy to take your ass to the gym. So trim while I trim, you are not a 10. Umbrellas, you look slutty. Baby, you ain't thick, you linebacker built with attitude, classless. First round pick, trick, you should have been drafted. Black men with options, know they watching. From DR to Columbia, you seeing a doctor. I'm here, she served me proper, she called me Papa. Spirit flight, wheelchair, while your ass is cocked up. Cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summon. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. Cold outside, Blizzard King coming. Numbers don't lie, trick, hot girl summer. Kevin Samuels try to love you. Uma wanna cuff you. The world is getting cold, Blizzard King saying fuck 'em. Getting colder, ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder.
When you black women out there desperately looking for black men, they left. They left. And it's only gonna get worse.
Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder. Don't need no man, so you getting a little bolder. Single mama drunk, oh now you getting sober. But it's over, colder. Ain't no love, all you getting is the shoulder. Don't need no man, so you getting a little bolder. Single mama drunk, oh now you getting sober.
Till you do.
But it's over.
You gonna be with Jesus. Hallelujah.
Who do the hiring in the fire? That's the boss. Who the man in Oakland? That's the boss. Lame talk, oh man, not the boss. Biggitty, wiggity, Bossalini with the sauce. Travel bros catching flight, not for love. Bossalini up in here to bust it up. Bub. Talking dirty, you don't like it, hit the tub. TLC, keep it pop. I'm a thug. Real talk over here. We don't feel y'all. No. Real soft, pillow whisper. That's that squeal talk. Woo. I don't feel y'all, dog, like you real lost. Too much imitation talking, get you peeled off. Yeah, big Bossalini, he shrimp linguine. You never see me disappear like Houdini. Don't call me for no favors, less it's real talk. Straight up out of OakTown, that's that big boss. Who do the hiring and the fun? That's the boss. Who the man in Oakland? That's the boss. Lame talk, oh man, not the boss. Biggity, wiggity, Bossalini with the sauce.